Hello, cutie patooties. Greetings, adorable beans. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Ow, wow, wow, wow. Hi, 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 hi. How are the lovely beans doing today?
87 boops for 87 stems.
Oh my goodness, 87 boops. Thank you, Pentos. Oh my goodness, hello, cutie bean. Let me see. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. Okay, scrolling up. Wait. Ruby, congratulations on first. Soaring, congratulations on second. And Ping, congratulations on your first third. Let you go. Thank you for the 75 stream streak, Ruby. Hurrah. Hurrah. Hello, Red. Hello, Nyanko. Hello, Nyanko. Pendris. Let me see, am I missing anybody? Hello, Plaus. And hi, Dangeril. Hello. Welcome in, all of you lovely beans. Oh, nice roll on that 69, Plaus. Wait a second. I need to see the... What is our leaderboard looking like right now? How are our gays looking? Damn. Okay. Oof. It started off rough. But Pendris and Plaus are pulling us back up to a nicer average. But nice. Good job. That's a clean one right there. Did you change? I did. That being said, actually, wait. Did I remove? Wait. Double check before I spout lies. Yes. Okay. It was set to reset and GLR was removed. So it can't happen. No one can... It will no longer accidentally get yeeted out. Oh my goodness! A second 60 nice! Damn, Red! Damn! Well, you know what they say, you can't have a 60 nice without a second person. I'm just saying. It is how it is. How am I feeling today? Oof! Okay, well, ow. I just got punched in the gut. I guess it's not a gay day today. I'm sorry. We're not happy today. Ay. Oh no. Pain. Oh dear. And I closed the stream by mistake again. Oh no, Ruby. You silly bean. Alright, I'm making sure that I haven't missed anything else. Okay, we got that. We got all the nices, thank you. Good job. Oof. Speak for yourself, Bless. And I gotta say, no, that's what I'm saying. For me, it's not a happy day. For me, it's not a gay day. You two, on the other hand, are having the gayest of days right now. What's happened? No, I saw your message of saying that you accidentally closed the stream. It's happened 2 days in a row, Ruby. Are you sure that's an accident at this point? Question. Just you know, just a reasonable question. But yeah, how are the lovely beans doing? How is everybody? Have you guys had a good Tuesday? So Plaus said he's doing goodish. I'm happy there's at least the good side of the ish. But I hope we can move more towards the good side and less towards the ish side as the day progresses. Sweet bean. Danger with the 26. Oh no. It's still, I mean, you've still rolled like, that's still 3 times, actually, been more than 3 times my result. So at least it could be worse. Oh dear. You just sneezed, bless you, Red. My side is that my car is an aww. Do you have any idea how long it's gonna be till it is ready? Hopefully it won't take too long. It's been in the garage all day. Probably tomorrow. Oh. Well, at least you'll have it tomorrow, right? Bright side? Bright side? Tomorrow you get car? Oh, they needed to order something. Hi, Kaylin. Hello, sweet bean. How is Kaylin doing today? How is Kaylin doing? Oh, welcome. Hello, cutie patootie. Oh yeah, chat. Words hard. We have I made more progress with the Bitcrafting. I've made the verdant argent ring now as well. So we've got 3 of the 4 multi rings all tied up together. So also next time that we want to go do the forestry dungeon, the carpentry dungeon, Klaus, let me know because I can give you the
to you too, please.
We to you too, please. That was honestly a really nice rhyme there. 4 rings for the automata, exactly. Although I have also crafted my first 1 ring to rule them all, because I did make I made the auric ring now as well. So we got the nice clean 8% crafting and gathering speed and 3% experience that is currently bugged, so it's not actually giving 3% experience, but that's fine because it'll get there. I heard automata and I thought near. Bro, Ruby, you just like imagine. Oh my god, could you imagine if we eventually get like near inspired outfits for Bitcraft? The way I would immediately throw my money at the screen if we had pieces, like outfit pieces that I could use to cosplay 9S. Done. I'm in. I'm sold. Take my money. Give me the outfit. Be like, hey, Clockwork Labs, could you guys like partner with Square Enix? Real quick, you know? So that you can do a Nier Automata outfit set. Just you know, it'll be fun. To be fair, as much as that might sound like a joke, Square has partnered up with the weirdest games to put like Nier Automata crossovers in. So like, I'm saying it's possible. It's possible. All I'm saying. I should play some more Bitcraft again. Yeah. Although at the same time, you should also take a break if you feel like you need a break. If the game has been like wearing on you too much, definitely don't push yourself. Don't make the mistake that I did in Early Access 1, which was when I started to like wear down on the game, I kept on like pushing to try and play. Despite that I was starting to like get worn down by the game. And then I ended up burning out on it and basically didn't play for like the rest of Early Access 1. So don't be like me. Don't burn yourself out on the game. If you're not feeling it right now, then maybe take a little breaky. But it's not wearing on me. They're just more shiny things. Oh no, that's fair. That's also fair though. Sometimes you need to step away, play the other shiny thing, and then you can come back. You know. You take a little break, you detour into another game, and then you deep dive back into it. That's what I've been doing as well. Like, I took a little break from Bitcraft. Not like a proper, like, full-on break, but I started playing, like, I was playing it every day for multiple hours. Now I've, like, narrowed it down to only, like a small handful per day. And I've been playing some other stuff that's caught my eye at the moment. Like Sky. And then afterwards, I'll probably flip back into it again. I have been doing my bits of cozy gathering though. Honestly, I will say, I actually am enjoying prospecting a lot more than I used to. I'm not sure what it is that's changed, or maybe part of it is just finding good areas to prospect in. But like, I'm actually been enjoying the auric prospecting and the argent prospecting. So I want to keep working to try and get everybody a ring. So we got the whole claim supplied. Anyhow, and I want to have a set that we can just have like in the rings box so that people can borrow. But I haven't put it in there just yet because I've been reworking a Bitcraft like section for the Discord. And then in that section I'm also gonna put like our little like rules and regulations for like some of the stuff in the chest. So like with the rings, I want to put it up that like just so we can like keep track of where the rings are if someone else wants to use them, that like one person doesn't like grab them to use them, put them in their bank, and then they disappear for like 2 weeks. So I want to write that all out in our new Bitcraft section. I haven't made it live yet because I've been making sure to put I've been trying to put together all the little bits and pieces first. But I think it's got everything I need. Yeah, community proper regulations. Exactly.
Rules and regulations? Like what? If you're cute, it's to cutie jail for you?
Exactly. That's why you, Red, have been lifelong incarcerated in cutie jail. I'm sorry. It's in cutie jail with you. For life. Life sentence. Speaking of another life sentence in cutie jail. Linda. Hi, Linda. How are cutie Linda? How is cutie Linda doing today? Thank you for the shout out, Blouse. Yes, chat. Go follow the most magnificent, adorable, cutest little patootie that is Linda. Please and thank you. Damn, we're getting like all the fairy tale openings today. You just woke from a nap. Was it a good nap? Did you have a good sleep? Was I in your dreams? I need to know. Yeah, we see. How was nap? It was so good. Ooh, it was a nap. Oh, that's so sweet. That's adorable. Fact, I was trying to help me figure out how to free up some system storage space on my Mac as it's consuming base. Oh no! Oh no! You was not. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna have to work harder to make my way back into Linda's dreams. I want to be in Linda's. Oh, ruh-roh. Oopsie. Oopsie. You gotta put the full name. Dear. Okay. So, anyway, cutiest patootiest. I was gonna say something. I had 2 things to talk about today. So, wait. Yeah. The first one is I am officially part of the Twitch Pride Guild. I'm now in the Twitch Pride Guild as well. So that's fun. That might give us some opportunities for some more fun, gay as heck activities and events and thingies, and we'll get to meet more extremely gay streamers, which I mean hasn't really been a hard thing so far, but hey, now we get to do even more of it. So so yeah, we're now in the Pride Guild. And I'm looking forward to hopefully they have a bunch of like events and stuff that they do and things that they sort out. So hopefully in we might end up being able to do something fun with that, which is got me excited. It's now properly official. So yeah, we're signed in, we're good to go, and we're gay as heck. Wait, since when did Ezzy have a pride emote? That's so cute. That's adorable. I love that. That's so cute. What the heck? Oh my goodness. That actually that reminds me. That reminds me. That was also one of the emails. I'm gonna poke star with that. Because we're ready to get the new batch. I should have my next Twitch payout should be in a few days. At which point the money will be here, which means then I can go bother Star with yeah, there we go. It is being processed at the moment. So in the next like couple of days, hopefully, we should have I should be able to commission the next batch of emotes for Star. And I want to get a Pride emote ready before Pride month. So, which should be doable. Maybe. We'll see. Anyhow. Goodness, I missed something. Wait. There's a lot of hugs happening. Taco hug, yes. Look, shower dinner time? No, not at the same time. Damn it. But my joke! My joke! What am I supposed to do now? Damn it. Didn't know what that 6... Oh, you were so close to greatness. Kaylin with 70 was also so close to greatness. Darn. Wait. I hope mine comes soon. That would be nice right now. Wait. What were you reacting to, Ruby? What was that in response to? Oh, the payout. Right. Yes. I always man, my brain is working today. My brain, it's up there functioning allegedly. It's World Pride Amsterdam this year? Wait, is that this year? Wait, is it? Wait, I didn't know about this part. Oh shit, it is. What is the difference between World Pride? Because I know the normal Pride, like the normal Amsterdam Pride event, or is this just like is it just been like rebranded? Question. Question mark. Because I know like Amsterdam Pride has been a thing for like 30. Oh right, it's 30 years of Amsterdam Pride as well. Hi, Corn. Hello, Corn. How's Corn doing today? Every bridge we build. I very much want the monies fair. I think World Pride travels across the world. World Pride Canal Ocean Parade. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, for the first time in history, Amsterdam will host World Pride, a global event promoting international visibility and awareness of LGBTQIA+ issues. Amsterdam, home to more than 180 nationalities, is one of the Okay, nice. That's awesome. So it's gonna be even more chaotic. Got it. And that's gonna be around my birthday as well. Because my birthday is always on Pride Week. Is always on Amsterdam Pride Week. So that's gonna be fun. I get to have... Oh no! The near concert tickets are live. No. Money for that. Pain. Pain. I'm trying to cherry Dr. Pepper for the first time ever. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. I like cherry Coke. I don't know if how cherry Dr. Pepper tastes. I've never had Dr. Pepper. But I have had cherry Coke. And that is like, oh, peak. I love cherry cola. It's so good. On the day of Canal Pride, my volunteer queer bar is organizing. Question: is that a typo, or is that intentional? Is that like actually what the thing that they're? I'm assuming it's intentional. Okay, making sure, just making sure. Fair enough. Biggest party of the year. I'll do a bar shift if I can. Nice. It's been a while since I've gone to like I've been in Amsterdam Pride quite a few times over the last few years. Last year I didn't go, and the year before I did. The year before that I was in Scotland. So like I've been to Amsterdam, but like a lot of the time that I've been in Amsterdam Pride was because I was working those evenings. Because I really love working during Amsterdam Pride. Working the bar during the Pride is just fucking peak. It's so much fun. Mostly because you get to enjoy all of the busyness and chaos of Pride, but at the same time, I get to safely be behind a bar and not stuck between 3,000 people in like 2 square meters. So like I don't get crushed by people, but I get to enjoy the presence of all the gayness, you know? It's the perfect, honestly, working, if you work in food service, like in hospitality in like a bar or whatever, in Amsterdam, work on Pride. It's amazing. You get all the benefits and love and joy and chaos of Pride without having to get stuck between 1,000 people. It is very, very busy. Which is why, like, I haven't gone as much since I no longer been working there. But who knows? Maybe, maybe I'll go this year again. Could be fun. Could be fun. Although I imagine with World Pride, it's gonna be insanely busy. Good afternoon, evening, Nirun. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I tried cherry coke before. Cherry better than regular. Yes, please. You understand. I really like that too. I figured I'd like cherry pepper too. Chepper. And I do kind of like it. It's not nearly as good as cherry coke, but it's decent. Hey, as long as it's tasty, that's all that matters, right? That's what I like too, right? I've never been to Pride, not because I'm anti-Pride, but large crowds in small areas. No, I totally understand you. I 100% get it. I haven't been to like actual Canal Pride, like the Canal Parade, in years. Because for that exact same reason, it gets so busy that it's like, it's extremely difficult to just like exist, you know? You're just constantly getting crushed by like this whole crowd of people. It's too much. It's way too much for me to keep up with. However, when that isn't the case, it's great fun. So everything else around Pride is really nice. And usually, if you've been to Amsterdam a few times, you can find like there's a good few. You've got like the sort of central area where most of the Pride stuff happens, where it's like super, super busy. And then, of course, you've got the gay street, which is also fucking impossible to traverse through. I've never gone to the gay street during Pride because it's literally like, or I mean, I have because I've seen it once, but like I never go there because it's just it's too busy to try and go anywhere. I almost called cherry coke choke. I had to take a whole second to rethink that, not gonna lie. What? Hey, listen, I think a good choke is great on the right time. You know, you can't have a choke every day, but once in a while, a good choke, beautiful. Perfection. Don't choke on your cherry coke. Exactly. Last year I was in Utrecht for Eurovision, and me and my friend were in the Eurovision alley. I didn't last 10 minutes before wanting to leave and watch. Yeah, no, exactly. No, I get you. That's why, like, so with Amsterdam Pride, you've kind of got like the central area and then the gay street. Those are the two places that are going to be the busiest. Those are the places I avoid. But then there's like a sort of peripheral, like, aura around those where you get a nice mixture of it's still close enough that they're doing like pride events and like fun stuff, but it's not so insanely busy that you can't move. So just knowing the correct spots to just kind of sneak through to. My work was actually along that train of like those were areas where it was like slightly busy, but like not like so insanely busy that you wouldn't be able to move around. Which was part of the reason again why I liked working those nights. I kind of miss working in a bar, I'm not gonna lie. I've contemplated applying to like just work a random night here and there and like at a bar in Amsterdam again, just for the fun of it, you know? But yeah. Let me a good choke on the weekends, exactly. After dinner, you had nice dinner, you've been chilling on the couch for a bit, you've been watching a movie, and then you just get one nice good ice cold choke. Peak. I like to choke and cough for my viewers on stream. It's a special treat. Oh god. Here will be free ASMR. Linda. Planning to watch it in my hotel room this year as well. Very fair. No, that's very fair. The crowds are not for everybody. I can handle, like, for me, when it comes to the crowds, I can handle them if I've prepared myself accordingly, right? I don't like being in a crowd, but if I've, like, prepared myself, like, 3 days in advance, I'm gonna be in a big, busy crowd, like, crushed from all sides by a bunch of people, then I can go in and handle it for, like, a couple hours. But preferably, It's why, like, I stopped going to a lot of clubs, like when I was younger as well. I mean, now I still don't really go to, like, I do like going to parties, but I don't like going to, like, a lot of the nightclubs that I used to go to as a kid, or, like, but, like, when I was younger, just because a lot of them have gotten so busy that you can't move around and you're constantly getting crushed between people. I hate that. I hate the, like, if I'm going out, I want to be able to dance, and I want to have the space to dance. So if the moment I try to, like, shake my hips, I'm already bumping into 3 people, nah, hate it. Immediately ruined my night. Which is why I don't go out that much anymore. I get overstimmed from the grocery store. A big event's way too much for me. That's very fair, Linda. That's very fair. The other part of why I don't go out that much anymore is also because I just don't have the money for going out a lot of times. Like, I like going... The problem that I have, right, is I have this weird middle ground when it comes to going out. I don't want to just go out and sit down. I don't mind going to a bar with some friends and, like, sitting for a few drinks. That's fine. But, like, ideally, my ideal, like, night out is, sure, like, starting off, sitting down, having some drinks, chatting, yapping away. I know, crazy. Me yapping? Unbelievable. But, like, after a while, I want to get up and dance. I want to have nice music, and I want to shake my hips. I want to dance. I'm a dancer. I want to dance. But it's so hard to find a place where, like, either everybody's sitting down and having drinks, and then you're so, like, you're like the one person dancing, which honestly doesn't generally bother me, but usually they don't have a space for you to dance in that case, like, because everybody's just sitting around. Or you have a place where it is, like, more of a nightclub, but then it's so busy that you can't dance without bumping into 6 people. And upsetty. No bueno. I need to try and find new places, I need to find new places where I can do that again. But it's so much effort to constantly go from like bar hopping or club hopping to find one where that's the case, especially now when they have like insane entrance fees at a lot of places in the night time. There's one place that my friends and I sometimes go to that hosts like a fun event in Harlem. But they're not like, they don't have like regular nights, but every so often they do a specific like kind of party, like a 2000s party or something like that, and then we're like, yeah, let's go. That's fun. I usually go to stuff like that because they're a bit more, they hit just that perfect sweet spot of, it's busy enough that there's a bunch of people around and there's a bunch of people dancing, but it's spacious enough that you can dance without having to worry about constantly bumping into people. It's like that perfect middle ground. But we only go to those like once every few months in the setting. I want that, but more often. Besides all of that, I swear I'm not a difficult person. I can't handle large crowds. Conventions are fine, but I like my personal space. Yeah, no, I get you. Conventions are also fine. I have the same problem at conventions, though. If I'm at a convention where I'm constantly being crushed by, like, other people, also a big no-no. I don't mind being in a queue. I don't mind being stuck in a line for a bit, and I can handle it for a little while. But if the entire time I'm gonna be, like, shoulder to shoulder with a bunch of people, Nope. We can dance. Exactly. We can dance if we want to. Oh no, sit me on a table for an evening yapping and I'm fine. That's fair. See, that's why I like the places where you can do both, right? Because my friend group, I've got a decent mix of people on both sides, right? I have a bunch of friends that would just want to sit down, sit for the night, chill, have a few drinks, chat. And then I have a few friends that also want to like get up and dance. And we all like hanging out together. So the perfect ideal is finding a place where we can do both. Now, what ends up happening most of the time is that we first find a place where we can sit down and have drinks, and then the few of us that want to go dance afterwards, once the group is gonna like split up a bit later in the night, then we go off to the place to go dance, and the others go home. I mean, the perfect ideal would be having a place where we could do both things. But unfortunately, as time has passed, more and more places have lost that perfect middle ground. 2000s parties are fun. They're so fun. The noughties parties are always so fun. You might show my age, but I don't like clubs. The music is usually bad and loud, so you can't talk to your friends. I'd rather. Oh, for sure. Like when I say like when I used to go to clubs, I went to specific clubs. I didn't go like to all the most like normal generic clubs where it was always just the same kind of music the whole time. If people vibe with that, that's great. Not my vibe. But like we would try to find places that actually have like the style of music that we enjoy. That was why like so there used to be, or not used to be, there is still this one club in Amsterdam on the gay street that I used to absolutely love. And it is so sad what has become of that place. Cause I don't vibe with it anymore. So it used to be this like, it was like the busiest of the gay clubs, but it was still like kind of like a low down scene, you know, because oh no, gay. And it was called Nick's. And they had this really cool 3-story building. I mean, it is still called Nick's. But they had this really cool 3-story building that the club was in. And on each story, at each floor, they would play different music. So the vibes were completely different depending which floor you went to. So if you weren't vibing with the music on the ground floor, you could go up to the first floor, or you could go up to the second floor, and then you could vibe with the music that's there. And when the DJs inevitably changed and the music vibe switched around, you could move to a different floor again and vibe again. And it was nice because, one, you had 3 types of music to listen to. You could always move around depending on what was your vibe. There was always one place that was a bit calmer. They had a separate area at the top floor that had a bit that was a bit chiller for you to kind of just relax a bit, where it wasn't super busy. So if you felt like you just wanted to sit down for a little bit, you could go over there. And then the place was busy enough, again, that you had like a bunch of people, you could have your drinks, but you could also have your areas to sit down, but there was also enough space for you to dance. It was perfect. But then it inevitably fell to the life cycle of the gay club / gay bar. And if you don't know the life cycle of a gay bar, it essentially goes like this. Gay bar exists. The gays go to the bar. The vibes are wonderful. Because the gays are at the bar, the straight women also start going to that bar because they get harassed by the straight men at the not gay bar. So then you get the straight women coming to the gay bar, and the vibes are wonderful. Everybody can party together. They're not getting harassed. It's amazing. But then, because the straight girls are now going to the gay bar, eventually the straight men start to follow them to the gay bar. And then you start getting straight men in gay bars. And then they muddy up the vibe of the gay bar. And then eventually the gays no longer enjoy going to that bar because it's just full of straight people. And it becomes essentially a token gay bar. And then eventually a new gay bar starts up and the cycle repeats. And that's what happened at Nick's. It was a super amazing club, and it still is, like, in terms of like its vibes, it's still a very unique club, but it's now got way more straight people. And while they are still very, like, they have like a whole like security thing for like reporting if you feel uncomfortable or if like someone's like harassing you and whatnot. Specifically also if there's like a straight person being like homophobic or whatever, which doesn't happen often, but has happened once or twice. I've had like an experience there where a straight guy thought that I was a girl. And then kind of got mad at me for some reason because he mistook me for, I don't know. But eventually, yeah. Is this the don't bring straight girls? No. There's nothing wrong with bringing straight girls to gay bars. Okay? There's nothing wrong with bringing straight girls to gay bars. The people that like say stuff like that, I highly disagree with. I think there's nothing wrong there. I think the problem comes when the problem is not necessarily the fact that straight people are going to gay bars. It's that they don't realize they overtake the gay bar, you know? It's where like they don't keep in mind that they're going to a gay bar, and so that there are going to be a lot of gay people there, and that there's going to be like gay vibes in that space. I think that's more the thing that I have with it, right? So like when you have a lot of straight, at least in my experience, most of the straight girls that come to a gay bar, they respect the fact that it's a gay bar. It's usually the straight guys that then come to the gay bar that disrupt it. That is most of the time the problem. Alright. Let me see here. Things have happened. Valid. My ideal night is just staying home, turning the couch into a pseudo bed and watching movies and snacks and stuff in a super cozy setting with the fluffiest of blankets. If I had to go out, I'd prefer calmer like bars or just go out to the movies and stuff. That's fair. I like being all cozy and comfy with my little snackies and drinks. That is also a vibe. I'm not against that vibe, and I think like if we were to take like a week of how I would want to spend my nights, 6.5 of those nights would be that, right? But I definitely do have that bit of extrovert side of me that wants to go out every so often into a social setting and have fun. And that more like, I can't stand still. So I want to dance. I want to go out and dance. I wish it was easier to do. But it's become progressively more bleh to do. And so I've ended up becoming more of just the stay-at-home type now. And then dancing in the kitchen while I'm cooking food. I like being in Cole with my crush while we watch movies together. Oh, that's so cute. It's super cute. Secondly, me and my partner do that too since we're currently distant. We watch movies and stuff in Cole, and it's adorable. Y'all are being cute as fuck. What the heck? Stop. You're not allowed to be this cute. I'm getting cuteness aggression. I want to squish you. You're giving me cuteness aggression. Hi, Sake. It's a cutie Sake. How is cutie Sake doing? The cutest, patootiest, sakeest of momos. How are you, boo-boo? I hope you're doing well. Nala's on the bed, but she's on the part of the bed that you can't see her. Because she's on her pillow. I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to see Kitty. No Kitty for you. Sorry, chat. Just waking up? You need coffee. Get that coffee. Go, Sake. Get that coffee. Get that tasty coffee. I still can't drink a lot of coffee. Flavored coffees, yeah. But like, I've tried starting to like drink a coffee every now and then. Because what I wanted to do was, what we talked about a while back, was to like fully test if coffee has any effect on me. And I still haven't done that yet. I need to properly do it. Take a full week of no caffeine and then a week of caffeine and see what happens. I let out my extrovertedness at work. When I'm done with work, I'm like done with people and I blame my job. That's honestly fair though. No, I get that. I would have the same. I think part of the reason why I have such a desire now to like go out and do stuff again is because I'm not getting that outlet anywhere. Like besides, like stream is obviously giving me that outlet, right? Being here with you guys lets me be like extroverted, social, and yap a whole bunch. But I'm not getting the physical movement part, right? That's the part that feels very deprived right now. And so like I want to be like going out, I want to be moving, I want to be doing all sorts of stuff. That's like the biggest thing that I feel like I'm lacking right now. Both like physically and mentally. So like I still get it, right? I still get, like I said, I dance when I'm cooking and stuff like that. Which one day, if we ever do get a cooking stream, you'll get to see the chaos that is me in the kitchen. The entire choreographies that are made while I'm chopping up and frying up ingredients. It's wonderful. Such a great time. You're doing with that 31. Oof. We're not rolling great with the gays today. A lot of us are rolling real low. I mean, Blouse and Red got the beautiful pair of 69s. Actually, a couple people did roll a bit higher, right? How is our leaderboard looking now? Let me see. Let's see. What's our leaderboard looking like? Bendra's with 95, Kellen with 70, Fly 69, Red 69, Linda 64, Necro 48, Yurun 31, Danger 26, Ping 18, and I've got 8. Ouch. Youch. Let me try again. How dare you then? Don't you dare speak those numbers in my presence. I expect you to cook while hanging from the pole then! Okay, now you're giving me ideas. How could I set this up? Okay, wait. Because, like, in theory, right? It wouldn't be too hard. Because you can just do a pole sit. Lean through the pole, like in front of the pole, and then chop down ingredients like that. And then you also don't have to walk from one spot to the next because you can just spin. You gotta have an L-shaped counter though for that thing, because you have to have an L-shaped counter with one side the stove and one side the like clear counter for you to chop your ingredients and stuff on. But in theory, we could make this work. You imagine? Doing like a hangover backwards, trying to like grab the pan and like flip a pancake or something. Oh my god, that would be impossible. And then you try to flip the pancake and it falls out of the pan and lands flat on my face. Like, perfect. To be able to cook with Linda. I wish. Some dreams are just not meant to come true, you know? So sad. Just be careful, I'm not responsible for any accidents that would happen in that kitchen. You're fine. What's the worst that could happen? Doing acrobatics with sharp and hot objects? Ah. Nah. Nothing bad could ever happen. Disclaimer, this is a joke. Many bad things could happen while trying to perform acrobatics with hot and sharp objects. So please, don't. We interrupt this broadcast with a very important message. Do not flip a pancake while upside down and burn your face. The side. What is happening here? My Spotify is frozen. However, I do still see the music still playing, so I'm assuming we're okay. But like, everything still seems to be working fine, so I'm just gonna imagine there's nothing to worry about. Like, the music's playing, we can see the stream isn't dead, so we're good. But it's doing the little like gray loading screen, so we're just gonna let it be. As long as the music doesn't stop playing. Oh, now the little pop-up has disappeared. Going into the 7 deadly sins. I mean, to be honest, I cook for a living. I make easy meals when I get home. Like right now, I'm making fries with bami schijf. Now you're making me hungry. Chat, I've been thinking about I want to make onigiri. I want to try making onigiri. I saw... So bad. I see like cooking videos and then I get like super into it. I'm like, oh, now I want to cook this. And then I saw someone do a video on like making onigiri at home and how like it's actually not that hard at all. And so now that I've seen that, I'm like, I kind of want to make onigiri. I think I might make onigiri this week. I'll need to double check that we can get all this, specifically that we can get the right rice for it. No, it's not hard to make at all. It's not hard to make at all. You cook rice. You put the rice down. You put the filling in. You put some more rice on top of it, and then you shape it. Right? The main thing is just not overfilling it and not having like too wet of a filling, because that'll make the that will make it impossible for it to keep shape. But like outside of those two things, you're good. So it's really not that hard. But yeah, you gotta let the rice cool down, yes. Don't use hot rice. It has to be wet. I mean, it has to be like cool. And it needs its own like stickiness. You can't let it get too wet and you can't let it get too like hot. But you can have like where you like there was one of the ones that I was showing in that specific the recipe that I saw specifically was yaki onigiri. So it's where you make like an onigiri like normal, but then you actually put it down into the pan and you fry the two sides, the two like the big side, the widest sides of it. Looks so good. Oh, nani. On a pole. We can make onigiri on a pole. Here we go. See, onigiri is something I think I could make while upside down. I think I could shape the onigiri while upside down. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Can I come over for dinner then? Of course. The door is always open for you. Hot rice on hands got owie. Hi, Flip. How is Flip doing today? Also, I always forget that I have this song in the playlist, and then it comes on, and then I'm just start jamming out. I made two types, one with salmon and soy sauce, and the other type with chicken and the sweet and sour sauce. It's pretty great. I want to make one with like chicken, is what I've been thinking. I was thinking of making like some like pulled chicken. That's the wrong song. Good? I think my Spotify widget is broken. Can I refresh you? Will you work then? Let's see what happens. Nope, and it's gone. Well, rip. I might make my spicy tuna mayo could also be good. The thing that I'm debating is whether I could make onigiri just as a dinner, like as its own meal, or if I need to do onigiri and something along like on the side, you know? Because I feel like I could just do it as its own meal, just as long as I pick a good like with the right filling, like a pulled chicken or like a spicy tuna or something. Especially if I do the yaki onigiri. But yeah. Thoughts, options, many choices. Wags, yippee, yippee. How's Flip doing? Flip is flipping great today. Let's go. How's the Sen? The Sen is feeling wonderful. I am vibing. We are thriving. We are yapping. Well, I am getting hungry now because we're talking about so much food. But besides that, my Spotify is completely broken, but it's playing, so I'm just gonna let it keep playing. Kishin, wanna see the cutest thing a friend made for me? Of course. Do you even have to ask? Depends on the filling and how many you make. To me, it sounds a bit too plain for a full meal, but if you're on the go, it's great. I mean, at the end of the day, you're essentially making a handheld rice bowl, right? It's just, instead of doing rice with the topping on top, you're putting it in the middle of the rice. But there's different types of onigiri that you can make. Because you can also make one where you actually mix the filling in with the rice. And so the onigiri itself is already like the full thing. Right? Been waiting. Hello, shooting star again. Better you. Ugh, what a sad song. I love this song, but it's so sad. It makes me sad. Ooh. Look at it. Oh, that's so cute, Linda. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. It's adorable. What the heckies? That's so cute. Stealing it. You're cuter though? No you. No you. What the heck? If I were to make it myself, instead of getting it from the conveni, I'd make some veggies or dessert as well. Fair. You also make like fancy dessert stars, so that's different. I'm not a dessertier, the dessert maker. I don't have those skills yet. One day. Not yet. No, I just noticed one of my songs is no longer in the playlist. Why? Why do you hate me, Spotify? I don't know why Spotify... Sometimes Spotify does this. Specifically, especially with, songs from, like, a lot of, like, songs in Asia in particular, I've noticed, eventually, they're still on Spotify, but you get blocked from being able to access them from, like, the West. And I don't understand why. I'm guessing it's some sort of, like, contracting issue, but it still seems so stupid to me. Like, why, Spotify? Why would you do this? Especially when it was on there for a while and you were able to listen to it for a while. And then all of a sudden you're no longer allowed to listen to it. It's so rude. But yeah, maybe like something with veggies on the side could be good. Although you can't, like I said, you could mix them in with the rice as well. From the one of the recipes that I also saw involved like both a mixture of meat and veggies in the rice and then shaped into the onigiri. And so it ends up again just becoming a rice bowl, except shaped into a pretty little shape so that you can eat it with your hands. I might do like... What I could do... What would I put on the side then? If I were to put veggies on the side. Because if we did like a... Probably like a chicken or something, like a pulled chicken. Or like something like a spicy tuna onigiri. And then... True, but onigiri is mainly rice, even if you mix in stuff. Yeah, but like a rice bowl is kind of the same. At least how we usually have rice bowls, it would probably be like 2/3 rice, 1/3 topping. Oh, this reminds me. Chat. You know what I think was an anime that was really like, you know how sometimes there's an anime, there's like a beautiful gem of an anime that doesn't end up getting the popularity that it deserves because it's like released at the wrong time? This is one of them. Magi, I feel like Magi, if Magi released today, I feel like it would have blown up. It's such a good fucking anime. And I'm so upset that we only got one extra season and then one spin-off. They never even finished the story, and I'm so mad. I want it to come back. It was such a good anime. fucking beautiful. But it had 2 seasons, and it very much was like set up to have many, many more. But nope, we never got it. What's it about? So it's kind of it's inspired by Thousand and One Nights or Arabian Nights, depending on which name you know it under. But basically you've got this world where you've got these like magical sort of these really powerful wizards known as magi that are like, there's only like very few of, like, there's like 3 in, or like 2 or 3 in the world, that are supposed to lead a heroic person to becoming a king and essentially bringing them to inherit the throne and become king of the world. That's sort of like the most bare bones version of the story, but it's really, really interesting because part of their story is that you've got these magical items. You've got these people that are able to use these items that have a jinn or spirit inside of them and use that to like do magical powers and magical like abilities and stuff like that. And those people are then in line to potentially become a king. And when led by a magi, that magi is able to eventually, quote unquote, turn them into the king. And the main character, Aladdin, is essentially just awoken in the world as a magi, kind of doesn't know what's going on, a little bit confused about everything. And so the story kind of explores, and then there's more about it, more into it, and why he's special and all stuff like that, obviously. But it's such a good anime. If you haven't watched Magi, 100% you should go watch it. And or read the manga. It's the art style is also like the art style. Wait. The character designs, the art style is all just fucking beautiful. It has there's a little bit of like a weird uncanny valley aspect to it because like the characters, they have very big mouths, very big smiles, but they always have like the teeth are all just like tied together into one white block, which sometimes looks a bit weird. But like the overall, just the whole aesthetic of it. I love the art style. I love the story. The characters are amazing. I'm trying to find a good image. Trying to find like a still and not something that someone has drawn. I'm also realizing now, looking back, I have a type because my favorite character in that anime definitely also looks very similar to a lot of other characters that I really like. Here, wait. There we go. I found one. Like here. Can I just like add a I just have you like, nope, wrong thing. You're the wrong capture. Where's my application capture? There we go. I need you. Yeah. Here you go. This is what this is like the art style. It's so pretty. The little one there with the blue hair, that's Aladdin. That's the main character. Then the one with the yellow hair is Alibaba. That's his like hero that he's like leading forward and stuff like that. But like all of these characters are good, and the one all the way on the left is my favorite character. I have a type. Yes, I know. They're always kind of edgy and have a depressing backstory. That's just okay. I'm into that. All right. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's super cute. I love the art style, and the anime itself is fucking phenomenal. So you guys should go watch it, please and thank you. And then be upset with me that it's they never continued past the second season, even though there was so much setup for more. Hi, Sokar. Oh no. Okay, the gay roles have been pretty rough today. There've been a few standouts, and then most of us have been pretty rough. You're only 1% less gay than I am today. So if that makes you feel any better, Sokar. Ugh. It's been a rough time. Okay, chat, shall we get ready and go play the video game? Get ourselves into the cult. Corn is 89% gay. God damn. Well, we see where the gay went. Sokar, Corn might have stolen your gay, I'm sorry to say. How could you? Oh dear. You took it all! It's been stolen. You know, you could possibly make this outfit in Sky. With the bell? Is there something with a bell? I know you've got like the other like the cloaks with like the kind of jagged edges that you could replicate, but there's a bell somewhere in the game. Then I can have my little Cult of the Lamb themed character. I can't decide if I want my Sky Kid to be tall or short. This is the struggle that I'm having now. Because Corn helped me get to like the permanent size changing spells. But now I've realized that when you get the chibi mask, you can just be small when you have the chibi mask. So then I'm like, maybe I should have my Sky Kid be tall. And then have the chibi mask to be small. But then at the same time, I'm like, but I could also just be small. And then have the chibi mask to be smaller. It's tough. It's tough. Decisions are hard to make. I think the bell might be from a Moomin spirit. Oh, I don't know if it was an alt or not. I have no idea what that is. But no. Well, if it's not available, then I'm gonna be sad. Then I'm gonna just be a sad little bean. Alright, let's get ourselves switched over into the game. We've got some culting to do, chat. We've got some culting to do today. I want to at least beat Leshy. Whatever, like, new form of Leshy. I'm kind of terrified of what Leshy's gonna be like in this new awakened form, because all the other bosses have been scary and painful. But we have beaten them all first try so far. So I'm hoping we can kind of keep that chain going. But we shall see. Ultimate gifts, those are exclusive for their season, so once the season leaves... Wait. Once the season leaves, those items don't come back, like the shiny bird cape and the hair in this season is the season's ultimates. Oh. Well, that's sad. That's kind of sad. I don't like that. Like, I understand the whole, like, we gotta make people FOMO so that they'll pay money and play our game, but, like, also, stop. Because I won't lie, that kind of FOMO, that is the exact kind of FOMO that, like, made me stop playing Genshin. And made me stop playing, like, the other Hoyo games. Is, like, when you have... like, time-limited stuff. I don't know if the bell color was an alt or not for Moomin. I can look into that. No, but that's not even, like, it's not even specifically just about the bell. It's, like, just the general concept of having something be time-limited. I don't mind time-limited events with then the items being able to come back in another form in the future. But, like, I absolutely hate time-limited events or like time-limited items and stuff like that in games in this style, because it is essentially FOMO, right? It's essentially like a predatory mechanic. By making it something that you can only get right now, we have an inherent desire to always want things that, like, are limited like that. And it just preys on, like, your human desire and your fear of missing out, and then makes people end up, like, spending money when they can't afford to. I don't like it. I've always had a very, like, negative aversion to stuff like that. Okay. On today's episode of Will Cult of the Lamb's Twitch integration work? Connect. Authorize. Okay. Now, is the integration functioning? Chat, can you see the Twitch redeems and or the on-screen effects and stuff? I agree. I think there's an Anubis themed Jacko mask I can't get anymore. See, that's stinky. Bell is not an ult. You can get it when the sense of self spirit visits again. Let's go! There's limited time soda flavors that never come back. Yeah, there you go. Feel this pain so much. I want that mask so bad, but I have to come to it. See, like, especially in games, like, you can see the follower stuff, but no redeems. Okay. Why are the redeems? Maybe if I... Why are the redeems not here? Why is this every single time, man, with this game? Let me reconnect it. Okay. Oh, I think the redeems should be there now. We just had to turn it off and on again like 3 times, and then we were fine. Yay! Thank you for contributing to the totem meeting. Okay. Alright, we've got everybody. They're all happy. I believe last time before we stopped yesterday, I did do our rituals and stuff. Think? Let's make sure. Yeah, like, especially, like, here's the thing, like, I understand with the time-limited soda flavors and stuff like that, like, there's, like, a real-world cost to constantly being able to produce that thing, right? Something that actually has to be produced, I can understand, because there's a lot more of a cost to something needing to be produced and you might not be able to recoup that cost when the item's constantly there, so you need to push people to buy it when it's like temporary so that you can make sure that you sell it all. Like, I can understand it when it comes to a real world item. What I hate is when it comes to video game items, because there's literally nothing stopping you from just having that item available in a game. Because you've made the asset. You don't have to remake it every single time someone wants to buy it or someone wants to get it. So the only reason to make something in an online game, like time limited, is predatory marketing. That's literally the only reason to make it so that it never comes back. Hi, Joji. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing alright. We just got started. We're back in the cult. I'm making sure... I think... Yeah, we did our rituals. Our resurrection is on cooldown, so we can't bring anybody back just yet. We collected our stuff. Missionary. Teresa, give me Durin. Game company has hinted at exploring options to bring back alts, though how long they will take is debatable. They make purchases for dopamine, exactly, because if it doesn't feel exclusive to the people buying it, they aren't willing to pay as much for it. This is true. But again, it's what's turned me off from so many other games. And why I've like stopped playing. Like almost every game that I go to, when I see that they have that kind of system, I end up like no longer playing that game. Because I still think genuinely that if you were to just have that item available in the long term and at a cheaper price, you will end up making more money, especially when you have a high player base. This is like the problem that I have with Palia as well. I love Palia. I love that game, but I hate their monetization strategy, and it stops me from giving them money because of how overpriced everything is in that game. I love the game, and I would love to give them money because I've gotten hundreds of hours out of it, but I do not feel like I should be paying like $30 to get a new t-shirt in a video game. There's just like we need to have a reset on how people do like in-game like microtransactions, because microtransactions, you can't even call them microtransactions anymore because they're not micro. They were microtransactions when it cost you like $3, $4, $5. When you put a 0 on the end, you can't call it a microtransaction. These are macrotransactions. I'm paying almost as much as I would pay for a real t-shirt. Which is crazy. Hi, Tally. Someone else who's heard of Palia? You're absolutely right about that game store. I would never give them anything. Oh yeah, no. We've played Palia. We were there before Palia released. I got to play in one of their closed betas still way back when. Was super into the game. I absolutely... And I still like it, and I still play it sometimes. But they've made a number of choices that, in my opinion, they don't quite jive with what I like. Which has kind of put me off on the game, but especially their monetization strategy is... I still think that if they were to, like, halve their prices, honestly... Probably, actually, it should be even cheaper. Like, if they put their prices down... But even if we're just saying for, like, argument's sake, if they were to, like, halve or quarter their prices, I think they would make more money because more people would be willing to spend money on those. And it's not like it costs them each time someone buys one. Which is why I don't understand why they make them so expensive. But yeah. Anyhow, let me see here. I survived 2 packs of spicy ramen. Ooh. The part that hurts even more is watching a ship in Bleach where the dude died of protecting his girl in secret. Oh.
Wee wee wee. Ah, you flip. With the wee wee wees.
Alright, let's send some people out on missionaries, chat. Ooh, I think we can just send out our... We just send out our highest levels on the missionaries. Shammy's definitely got this for some bones. I'm gonna send Shammy. Chat, I'm gonna let you decide who the second person. Who our second missionary. While I continue to yap. But yeah. I don't know. For me, I've gotten to a point now as well, because I see so many games with microtransactions and FOMO, and especially combinations of the two, that when I start seeing those things in a style that really, like, annoys me, especially the, like, heavily FOMO related ones, that already stops me from playing the game. Like, honestly, Sky is the first one in probably years that I've continued to play after seeing, like, the FOMO stuff that's in there. And who knows, I might still end up, like, eventually no longer playing it just because of that. We'll see where it ends up. But sounds like you hate gacha games to the core. Well, the thing is, right, I liked gacha games. Okay? I enjoyed gacha games. What I hated, because there's a couple gacha games that I really enjoyed playing. The one that, like, set me off and made me stop enjoying it was Genshin. And it wasn't because of the gacha, right? The gacha mechanics, while yes, it is kind of overpriced, but you can still kind of keep up with it. And the way that most gacha games work is they work on a rotation cycle. They almost never do anything one and done, right? That's something I don't have a problem with. Because there is still a level of FOMO there, but it comes with a side of, well, if I wait long enough, eventually it's going to come back. The problem is when you have FOMO items that are one and done. That's the thing I have the issue with. And, like, the reason, like, why I had that with Genshin was, for example, Genshin had, like, events where you would get items or weapons and stuff like that that were super, super important, that, like, basically could make or break your character build. And if you weren't playing the game while that event happened, you could never come back and get it. And that one stinks to me. Also, chat, you voted for Plaus? Who's gonna join Plaus? We have a third. I forgot we have 3 people that we can send on expedition. You get to pick one more. But, like, that was the issue that kind of killed Genshin for me, was knowing that, like, after not playing for a bit, I'd missed out on an event that gave a weapon, and that weapon was good for a character, which means that character would never be able to be at their, like, best, right? Like, I played Genshin back when it first released. I played the event of, like, Dragon Spine, and, like, got the weapon there, which is still, to this day, Albedo's best weapon. But if you weren't playing back then, you're never gonna get that weapon. Sucks to be you. And that I hate. Because that gives me this feeling of, either if I wasn't playing while that event was happening, or if I start playing a game after those events have happened, it will forever feel like you're playing from behind. Now, it's less of an issue to me when it's something cosmetic, which I think is part of the reason why, like, Sky doesn't bother me as much with it. Like, it still irks me, but it doesn't bother me as much. But, like, especially when it's something gameplay related that you can, like, just FOMO out on. Done. Fair enough, my problems with Genshin are too long. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Alright, the last one is Ruby. Alright, Ruby. You're all gonna go out and gather some bones. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. We got another god tier. Allie, thank you for contributing to. Buffets. And we'll get some meals ready. And then we shall head out. That's all there. Snatched up a spooter. Are there any other spooters to snatch up? That's all. Let us stock up some recipes. Cook. Okay, wait. We can use this one for the fish in the morning. Then they're just a nice thingy. And then we can put a few of you clear up the red. Okay, that's a good mix. Right, we did that. Clear. I'll wait until the day starts so we can give a sermon, and then we will. The macro, the desire drink. The only time I ever spent money in Sky was during a Pride-themed charity event. My rainbow-themed outfit had the proceeds go towards the project, otherwise I've been not diving in. Exactly. Snatch up with this. Like, it's 100% it's the same for me. Like, the only reason I have the pass for the current event is because someone gave it to me, which was very sweet of them, and I appreciate it. But, like, I personally would not have bought it. And yeah, like something like that where the proceeds go to charity is I like that. Like that would probably be enough of a reason for me to do something like that. If I'd have to like know that like a decent portion of the proceeds are actually going to the charity, right? Because like sometimes you have places where they're like, yeah, and a portion of the sale goes to charity, and then when you spend like $30, they give like $2 to charity. What's the point then? Rather just give the $30 to the charity. I only played Genshin for the pretty boys. I mean, then put it away forever after too many failed banners. Oh, you poor thing. Yeah, I was lucky in that game. That's why I played it for so long. It was only the FOMO that eventually made me stop playing. Specifically the event FOMO. Felt like I wasted so much time with no dopamine. Storyline's too long and the grind is quite too much. That's fair. If you were a gacha, I'd go for you. Hey. Well, you're in luck, Coco, because I would be a cop. Oh, can give. Okay. We can. Oh no, Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Alright, well, I guess we're staying here for a little bit longer. Tally leveled up. Whoa! Bing has gained the curse trait thanks to chat. Oh no 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 chat bad bad bad. No zombies. No zombies. We can. Speaking of gacha though, it's Gamba time. Hi, Ormangan. Ooh, 135. Nice roll. Oh, damn. Yep. You topped the leaderboard so far today. It would be funny if someone made a gacha game parody or simulator. Does that not exist? I feel like it does. I'd honestly be shocked if something like that doesn't exist already. I want to know what that thing in the bottom left is. Actually, I also wanted to know what this is. Forgotten Commandment Stone. You have found enough fragments to form a Forgotten Commandment Stone. You can use Forgotten Commandment Stone to declare doctrines that you previously did not choose. Oh. Declare a previously unchosen doctrine. Okay. What is that? Okay. What's that in the bottom? I want to know what these necklaces are that it keeps showing. Another one? Damn. Nice. Alright. We'll check that out after we do our next crusade. Hi, Gazla. I'll make sure a portion of you goes to charity on November 20th. No. Gazla, please. Just a little guy. Oh, shit. I forgot to swap out. I wanted to swap out of the fleece that we have because we can't do the secret with this fleece. Good to go. Up a rock. Back him dead. One. Nope. Got it. Okay. Aha! Smack. Nerd. Take that. There we go. Oh, yaba! Stop. Ugh. No, there's another secret and I don't have a heart for it. The lore. I want to give the lore. Been denied. Being denied lore here, chat. Not okay. Alright, I'm pretending like this is okay. Back him up. Stone flag! We finally got it. Okay. What's on November 20th? Peanut Butter Fudge Appreciation Day. Exactly. And Unknown Horrors. This way? Question mark? Oh, that was beautiful. You gotta admit, chat, that one was pretty clean. One smack to obliterate the nerd. Shop. Yeah, give me a card. Enemies will drop 2 times more fervor or reveal the map. Ooh. Or give it. I don't really care about revealing the map that much. The day after your birthday. So car birthday reveal. Oh fuck. got a Soulcar Starfire birthday review. Arm plot sign. Okay. Jotting it down. Alright, chat, write that down. Keep it ready. You need them to take notes. You can get another follower here. Yep, I think we go left. Get another follower. And a card. Rolling into an enemy will damage them or immune to poison. To roll into enemies to damage them. Number coin. Damn it. Got it there. Pack him up. Ah. Saved him. So good at this game. All I'm saying, John, I am phenomenal. I'm such a god gamer. You can practically see the note taking emote from Sky happening right now. Hello, game. No. Hobby. You just noticed this one? It's so cute. Thank you. I had to have the one. Little god, do not provoke the mighty Kamak! Ah, my followers! Kamak's followers! You attack Kamak's following! I wanna see what happens. Nothing. Clownex's hair. Deal damage to all enemies based on the amount of tarot cards.
Kamak can take big relic for anything.
Hairs and nails.
Let's go around.
Thanks, Kamak. Right. Maybe this time I'll remember to actually use it. Oh, we have to fight Leshy straight away. Oh, great. This is gonna... Go, birdie's down, meat collected. Alright, we're gonna get there, Yeah, I had to have the wink. I feel like the wink is too much my vibe. Honestly, I don't use the wink enough, even though I should. Sometimes I actually forget that I have that emote. Hi, Rocket. Perfect bisexual, well done. Proud of you. Are we a cult now? Always have. Exactly, always have been. Are we popping in and out? Oh, good game, but I appreciate you dropping by. Means a lot. I hope you're taking good care of yourself today. Hope that, and that goes for everybody here. I hope all of you are taking good care of yourselves today. If not, I'm gonna be very upset. Hi, Alice. Welcome in. Oh, that's blood from the living. We do need blood from the living. This is true. All of the crown. Touch of the revenant. Ghosts. Yeah, let's take the ghosts. Okay. We need more blood. Blood for the cat gods. Can't beat me that easily, nerd. Who do you think I am? We got 3 different directions we can go and nothing to tell us which way to go.
Bambi, what a night for a wonder. The air seems different. Up and me, we're just taking a break from dice for the night. We'll head back to Rat House soon. He's a good rat out. Took me and Bobbin when we had nowhere to go. That's why he was a great leader, loved by all. You are too, of course.
Okay. Why do I feel like they're setting up for something bad to happen to Ratao? Why do I get the feeling they're setting up something bad for our little ratty friend? Oh, Papa. Okay, we're good. You're safe. Oh, Ratao. Forgot to say congrats on getting a bear in your game, friend. Thank you. I'm really happy that we got a bear. We got a second bear that joined right after you. Ooh, so we went from 0 bears in our beautiful little cult to 2 bears. Thank you for the 7 stream streak, guys. Holy hickeys. We got 2 bears. You are no longer a lone bear. You have a companion bear. Weapon damage increase. Give me more damage. Which way do we not go? This way. Isn't it amazing? Is it my queer son or my thought daughter? It's your immaculate envy. I actually don't know. I'm still alive? Are you in the— oh, what the heck? Whoa! We just got a bunch of treasure. What the heck? I've never seen a treasure room like this. That's so sick. And a card. See 5 for everyone hit. Well, that's not very helpful. But hey, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. Okay. It's time, chat. Hey, you should be able to see who's all alive with the on-screen widget on the left side. Is this the type of cult that does blood sacrifices? No. You think I would lead you astray with something like that? That's great. Oh god, Leshy don't look too good. Hey, Leshy.
Time to put an end to this frivolous masquerade. Time to put an end this.
Oh dear. Why do I... Oh god. Ooh, Leshy, I love what you did with the place. You look beautiful, darling. Such a nice cult style. Too bad. Hiya. There's so much going on. Oh. Okay. Wait, are we converting like Leshy himself? Oh my god. Are we actually getting Leshy himself in the cult this time? Or is this just like... Oh my goodness. Oh, and a whole bunch of god tiers. Oh! I'm a virtuous germaphobe? Sounds about right. See? The cult knows. The cult knows what you are. Did I hear sacrifice? No. No, you didn't, Coco. That was your, imagination. Don't worry about it. Is that Gollum? No. It was Leshy. There are no golems in this place. There are so many followers dead. Because this cult has been around for 100 days. Shepherd of souls, guide them now into the after, so they may not lose their way. We're the shepherd of souls. See ya. That's us. Shepherd of souls. Twitch chat is deciding my fate. Oh dear. Shammy has returned successfully with 48 bones. Thank you, Shammy. Ruby failed her mission? No! Ruby, no! Damn it, Ruby. The next ritual will not require resources thanks to Twitch chat. Thanks, Twitch chat. We're gonna have to bring someone back. Klaus did it. Brought back bones. Thank you, Klaus. Okay. We're gonna need to do a resurrection. Yeah, no, our cult has been around for a while. Our cult has been around for over 100 days. This is the second time we're defeating Leshy. Rocket. Everyone that is dead died of old age. It was all natural causes. Well, actually no, Ruby died in an accident right then and there. On her mission. But besides failing on her mission, like, for the most part, everybody has died of old age because we take really good care of you. Speaking of taking really good care of you, surely you would want to join this cult as well, right, chat? So, get in here. You're a level 2 bear, exactly. I came back and I'm dead. Shh, don't worry about it. Just don't question it. It's fine. It's fine. Who ate me? No one ate you. We didn't get you eaten. You went out on a mission, and unfortunately, you did not succeed on your mission. Hi, Feather. Thank you for the stretch. Alright, Jet, stretch your muscles real quick. Come on. Okay, and if it's not 50 or 69, I'm leaving immediately. To be fair, it landed like right in the middle of your no, sort of in the middle of your options. See ya? Damn. I see how it is. You hate me. Rocket! Rocket is now part of the cult. Rocket is celibate, not very affectionate towards other followers. Also fashionable, generates devotion 20% faster when wearing a unique outfit. But you're also hot-tempered and may start a fight with other followers. Damn, Rocket. Oh, goodness. No, live for me. Wait. Did what? Oh, yeah. The no with 4 O's exactly is a 7TV emote. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Don't get caught in Rocket's red glare. Rocket has their eye on you. You better not piss him off. Or you might get schmacked. Okay, Rocket, would you like to worship? Chop trees? Sorry, would you like to worship and prostrate yourself? Would you like to work the hard wood? Do you yearn for the mines? Or would you like to toil in the fields? Make your choice. Maybe the celibacy made you hot-tempered? True, that could be. Which one do you need? It doesn't matter. Do whatever you like. Whichever calls out to you. Worship? Alright. Rocket shall now become one in worship. So is this Leshy? This is actual Leshy.
What? Where am I? What is this darkness? I cannot see. Where is my crown? Lamb, damned lamb, I know you're there. I smell you. What has become of us?
Okay, well, I guess we keep Leshy as they are, because they're a special one. Unrepentant, produces sin 15% faster, can be pet, and is blind, will bump into other followers? Aww. Oh, that's too cute. What the fuck? Oh, Leshy. I gotta give Leshy a flower from the Darkwood. What happens if I do that?
I know that smell. The red flowers blooming eternally even when I was merely a burrower. With the dirt, I wouldn't wait until one day I found a crown. Or perhaps it found me. Go away, lamb!
Okay. Interesting. Have pets. And then you can inspire Leshy and Rocket together, because you joined together, so you can get inspired together. I really hope Leshy doesn't bump into me and make me mad. Oh no. Gotta go, the food is calling to me. Okie dokie, Alice. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, Bean. Alright, let's do... So we've got new stuff. I didn't know the bosses could be turned into followers. So we are in the post-game, Sokar. This is after defeating, like, the main storyline, essentially. We're in, like, the second phase of the game. Okay, so now we get to pick options that we didn't have before. Does it replace or does it add to them? We can get belief in afterlife. All cult members gain belief in afterlife. Only lose 5 faith when a follower dies instead of 20. Perform a ritual at your temple to conduct a funeral for a recently passed follower. Let's believe in the afterlife. So we get to have both the bonuses now, I'm assuming. Let's see. I'm gonna look in a second. Doctrines. Yeah, okay, shit, yeah, so we get to have both of them. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Alright. So it'll take a bit. There's a cooldown before we can do it again. We have another one for the next time. Let us do another resurrection ritual, chat. Alright, kitties. Wait for everybody to get into position. Our cult is so big now. There's so many members. Chat, you shall decide who returns from beyond the grave, who is no longer allowed to live. Well, who is forced to live, who is no longer allowed to rest in eternal slumber. It's cool they have a special sound, like the one. Yeah, I like that they have their own little voices. They can, and some of them are really cute. I believe you. I mean, so far, I love the one who waits. Are the other followers also immortal, like the one who waits is, or is it just the one who waits? That's the thing I'm curious about most right now. I feel like a good story where the gods and general power structure of the world come from items and nothing else. Like it's just something passed around and stolen. I like it, not necessarily where it comes from items. I really like but that one I like too. I like the ones where they tie power to belief and faith. So like, the more a god is worshipped, the more powerful it becomes, and the more it falls into obscurity, the weaker it becomes. I love those kinds of power dynamics in like mythologies in fantasy. Robes are adorable. We just agreed that there is an afterlife and now we drive them back from it. Exactly! Just because there's an afterlife doesn't mean you get to stay there, you know? That's how it works. I believe all the special followers are immortal, but I don't remember. Oh, shit. If they are, that's gonna be sick. Okay. Yeah, because I know the one who waits specifically had something that said that they were immortal. That's why I wasn't sure about the others. Oh shit, we have an ad break. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up until the ad break ends, just to make sure, so that everybody gets to see you. So you get extra time to put in your votes, chat, while we yap through. It's like the Titans in Age of Mythology. Diet, worship, and dominance. Exactly! That's like my... So, I have a homebrew D&D campaign that I've been working on with some friends, or for like a group of friends. And in that homebrew world, I'm using that kind of system for the gods and divinities. It's more of like that kind of... There's essentially... There can be a god of anything. Anything can elevate to a divine status through worship and through belief and through faith. There are like immortal beings that will continue to exist, but they are essentially no stronger than a mortal if they are not worshipped at all. And I really love that belief because it's kind of the same way that how like the Shinto religion works, right? Where like anything can be divine, anything can be super powerful, anything can be like supernatural, and it's all tied entirely to like faith and belief. I fucking love those kinds of systems. You can literally just have a god of, like, you could have a god of the mountain, you could have a god of this random ass hill, you could have a god of a tree, of a river, of like this special like relic that's lived in this, that's been part of this town for centuries. Like you could have a god of literally anything, and they can be all around you, and they could be as powerful as like a creator god, or they could literally be the same power level as a random adventurer because they have very few followers. That kind of dynamic and that kind of broad range gives you such a nice amount of like Play-Doh essentially to work with when you're in your world building. Ruby literally just died without believing in an afterlife, now going to be brought back and confused as everyone asks, so how was it? Yes. Gods have to be elected. You could have a system of like elections for gods, right? In that kind of world, where gods actually like vie for people's like support and like following. I do like the Shinto ways. Need to read up on it more, as I really like that vibe of seeing things. Yeah. Have you watched To Be Hero X? It has the same kind of dynamic, but for superheroes. Oh. I'm not familiar with that one. I do remember There was a game I played real back when. Also, welcome back from the ads. Let's first see who we bring back from the afterlife that we now believe in. It's Sokar! Sokar, welcome back. You've been dead for quite a while. Everything might look very different from how it looked when you were last alive, but you are now back. Return to the land of the living. Oh, your voice is so much deeper. Alright, now let's do a sermon. Get everybody happy. And then the next thing I want to do, because it's been a hot minute since we've done this, I want to get us a new I want to get a new disciple. So we're gonna elevate somebody to disciple status, chat. And once again, you will get to decide who our new disciple becomes. Our options are... Wait, Plaus. Wasn't Plaus a disciple before? No, I don't think he was, actually. Okay, so our options are Plaus, Nether, Tally, Coco, Pizza, Kylan. Yeah, that's just these 5. Wait, I can't count, it's 6. It's basically anyone that's gotten level 10 or above. So, it's time to choose who gets to become our disciple of the Nyan, while I release my own little Nyan out into the world. Nala wanted to run out. Okay. I haven't seen... I should check out To Be Hero X. Then. Because that sounds really fun. There was this one game that I played way back when, this like, MMO. I can't remember what it was called now. But in that game, the way it worked is you were a god. But it was like a sort of like, it was a futuristic version of the world, of like, it was a sci-fi plus fantasy world. You were a god, and in that same system you had to get people to follow and believe in you to then get points to spend in your like perk trees and level up and make yourself more powerful. And then you could get like disciples that you could send out to preach for you to get more followers, to get more power. And then also you would like do quests and dungeons and stuff like that again to like gain notoriety and followers. It was a really interesting mechanic, and I really vibed with that universe. I can't remember what it was called now, because this was like years and years and years ago. I'd have to see if I can find it again, but was a big fan of that system. Alright. And our returner is... Laus! You shall now be elevated to discipleship. Congratulations, Bean. You are divine. Enjoy your new halo. So tired. There we go. Was it black? No. So Black and White was a god game that I absolutely adored. Black and White was a phenomenal game. But this game that I'm talking about was an MMO. It was an MMORPG specifically. Oh, we're getting a quest from Leshy.
This is not a favor. I do not need your charity. When my dear brother Narinder struck us in his fury, my eyes were torn from the socket. One was salvaged and hidden in the tangled darkwood. I despair at the thought of it being uncovered by some simple-minded beast. You have navigated my realm once before. Do so again and recover my eye. Perhaps we can make an arrangement.
Alright, because I want to see now. Read mind. Yeah, he's blind, pettable, and unrepentant. These are all the cult traits. Whereas if I go to the one who waits, right? Yeah, he specifically has immortal as a trait. So Leshy's not immortal, I don't think. At least that's how I'm understanding this. Let's gather everything from here. Eat. Beads. Those over there. Okay. Let's clear up, do a quick little bit of work to clean up the place. We can get any boost. Typo bonus, a half a blue heart. Let's go. Deposit the fertilizer. Let's set up some cooking recipes. Ooh. We'll set up 12 of those. And then... Oh! Right. We can make minced follower meat. I forgot about that. I think we still have some Joe nuggets left over. It does cost bones though. I wish it didn't cost bones. Oh, we can do the meat feed. Guys can cook all of those ones. And let's get... I missed something, wait. Oh shit, things have moved fast. I remember the way gods were depicted in the Caesar games and how they competed for favor. It was a little annoying because they'd give you disasters if they got too neglected and jealous. Yeah, that was the same in Pharaoh. I loved Pharaoh as a game, like growing up. That was one of the first city builders I ever played as a kid, and was what, again, it fed into my absolute love of Egyptian mythology. But I remember the gods in that game were the same. Like, they'd get super angry with you if you started, like, if you started neglecting them. And, like, one god had way less, like, temples and stuff than the other one, then it would send, like, disasters and try and, like, destroy your shit, because they'd get angry. Which I kind of like. I prefer the depictions of gods that are more in line with people, because that kind of god makes more sense for the world we live in my opinion, than the kind of like omnipresent god that like other like fantasy worlds use. It's only fair since we stole his maid dress. No, that's fair. Love the little heart. I know, he's got a little heart on his head. There's a crash course in the Epicurean paradox. Solve the Epicurean paradox by saying God is petty. Saw your messages, but realized I didn't say hi. Oh. Zeus gods would straight up stomp through your town. I was gonna say they remastered Pharaoh, but of course I saw on your Steam you already have hours in it. Yeah. I got it from Humble Bundle. I love that game. I was debating whether or not to like play it on stream at some point. I'd love to like go back. That was like my childhood city builder. Well, it might be fun to like at some point play it on stream. I actually got into that game because I had a friend when I was really young. I had a friend and I was staying over at her house. I know it's a crazy thought, right? I had friends. But I had a friend and I was staying at her house and her mom actually had the game. I'm gonna make one and eat it myself. See what the buff is. Oh, okay. I was like, what happened there? But we got a thingy. Okay, I need to change our thing. But yeah, I had a friend and she her mom had Pharaoh. Right? And so I ended up seeing the game. Her mom ended up showing me the game and I got to play it at her house. And then I fell in love with it. And then my dad got the game for me because I was like, I need this game, please. And so whenever I wanted a game, I'd run up to my dad and I'd cry about it. Not actually cry about it, but I'd run up to him and say that I want it. And then he would procure the video game for me to play. They're potentially not the most... Actually, wait a second. I did just... Did it say customized fleece as well? Oh! Oh shit, so we can choose to have like the aesthetic of one fleece, but the like effects of another. Okay. Now that's fun. You know what, let's try out the goat first. We're a goat now. Okay. Yeah, I love learning. We have a lot of... I know, right? It just never seems to end. Everyone's getting food. Let's pick everybody's things up. Oh, we have... Actually, before we go... I don't know, I feel like the goat... I like the goat because he's wearing purple. Wait, I can be the lamb in purple. Because I like the lamb, but I want to wear purple. So instead, wait. Here's what we do. We do you, but we customize you. Put in purple. Yeah! There we go. Now I'm purple lamb. Alright, loved Pharaoh, Zeus, and Caesar so much. Favorite was Caesar though, as it was the easiest to make military in, and no floods eating your farmers. Fair. Look into Nova Roma. Even has water physics, so the rivers will rise and fall with weather. Oh, now that's one I haven't heard of. Let's collect from you. No, that's not what I wanted to do. We have a bunch of people that have leveled up, and I can't. Oh, whatever. Everyone's out doing their thingies. They're talking. They're buffed up. I'm trying to pick up the levels from people. Let's, should we go get Leshy's eye? Oh, nighttime's coming. Oh, Zozo has a quest for us. Hey, Zozo. Please, leader, we have given you everything we own. And we are all so poor now. Grant us some of your wealth. Let us share in your gold. Alms to the poor? Yeah, sure. We can do the alms to the poor ritual. I'm up for that. Okay. Let's get all of these set up. Oh, we need to make sure we have... I think we have enough housing, but I definitely want to start working on getting some. Hey. There you spider, don't you dare steal my stuff! Dang spiders. Trying to steal my stuff. What I wanted to look at was we had more necklaces to give, right? Yeah, we can make someone live longer. We can give someone bonus resources from harvesting and make them move faster. Alright, chat. First person to say they want it. Who wants to live longer? Who wants the skull necklace and unnaturally long life? Rocket. Alright. The first responder was Rocket Bob. Oh, Rocket, you share a bed with, or you share a house with Leshy. I have to wake you up to give it to you. Okay, I'll wait until the morning to give that to you. Even though I just joined, well, you were the first one to respond, so you get it. Who would like to move fast? Who should we make move fast? We've got Rocket. Rocket's gonna have an unnaturally long life. In the meantime, I'm gonna go do the Gamba because it is nighttime anyway. Oh. Tell me, godly one, do you crave more? Of course you do. For what God is satisfied with what merely is. As you have seen with the bishops, there is a state that exists betwixt the layers of this world. Purgatory, some may call it. Oh. Oh! Enter once daily whilst mortal time stagnate. The blasphemous souls of purgatory may be expiated for as long as you wish, or survive. Time will stand still in this world. Your followers will need nothing of you while you venture there. And should more god tears find their way to you, well, Mephistopheles awaits. May only enter purgatory once a day. When in purgatory, time will pause at your cult. Okay, interesting. Well, let's first Gamba and then we'll go there. Toka wants to go fast? With airplane arms, true, this makes sense. Oh shit, oh my god, we're getting so many of these. Okay, next Gamba. Oh, there's a follower form down there. I want it. Yes! Gimme. What is it? Penguin. 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 Ooh. I want to see what these necklaces are. There's some interesting... Oh, my goodness. What the heck, bro? 2 in a row, exactly the one that I'm calling out. It's rigged. Dark necklace. Nature's law demands creation, spring from destruction. No known effect, though knowledge is often gained through sacrifice. Oh dear. I think I know who wants this necklace. I think I know exactly who wants this necklace. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can find... Where's... Wait, where's Coco? Wait, no wait, okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many people. I'm trying to find... Oh my god, down. Devotion has been filled thanks to Twitch chat. Thanks, chat! Okay. Alright, there's Coco. Oh, if we give Coco the sacrifice neck, but we should give Coco the sacrifice neck. It just makes sense. There. Oh, can I not take it back from you? There we go. Alright. No. Okay. Okay, so we wanted to give Rocket got extra long life. Who wants to no longer sleep? Who wants to be immune to sleep? Where is Rocket? Oh, there you are. Oh, look, Rocket and Soka are talking. They're friends. What were you talking about? Oh, you got a draw and you guys were playing Knucklebones together. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Alright. Rocket gets skull necklace. Then Sokar wanted to run fast. Insomniac necklace? Exactly. It makes it so you're immune to sleep, so... Where the heck is... Oh my god, it's so hard to see everybody in here. Maybe we should make... You know what, let's make the one who... You no longer get to sleep. Alright. Where's Sokar? Oh. Hold and poop. Thank you. Ah, Sokar yearns for the mines. That's why we couldn't find him. Sokar gets speedy. Thank you for the speedy. The whole allegations. Any hole is a goal. Okay. Now, Crown. We can introduce a new doctrine. Can't keep away from them. I'm noticing. Let's go with a sin. We can have the Rite of Wrath. Let your followers indulge in havoc and violence. Select the Wrath leader to receive sin. Gluttony of Cannibals. Followers feast upon a chosen follower. Generates full sin but lose 40 faith. Oh goodness. Okay, chat. Are we wrathful or gluttonous? Apparently these are our only choices. I was hoping for something a little more, a little less murderous, but, well, here we are. Oh, 'cause you failed your venture test? Yeah, that's true. I've been revived a bit lately. It was definitely fairer to let me be a while. Waved and said, good luck, buddy. Good news, we believe in the afterlife now for you to enjoy. Bad news, we didn't believe in it until after you died, so not sure how that works out. Hi, Star. Not just gluttony, it's cannibalism, same thing. What is cannibalism if not just gluttony plus? Cotton, corn, craves. I come back and say, you'll never guess what, and everyone will be like, yeah, we know. I am hot-headed. All right, that's two votes for Wrath. Let us unlock the Rite of Wrath. Okay. Then for our rituals. The resurrection is still on cooldown, but we do now have the thingy. But, yeah, Zozo wanted us to do the alms for the poor, so let's do the alms for the poor ritual. There's so many! Oh my god, so many. So many level ups. Now a sermon. And then we can just look at our doctrines real quick. I need to get rid of that exclamation point. Set. Okay. That's everything. No, Kylan's died! Everyone is surprisingly chill about the fact that oh, right, because we believe in the afterlife now. So they're not as, like, sad about Kylan dying. Oh my goodness. Someone mega pooped. Nice. Go to sleep. Apparently you're gonna go to sleep on the floor. Okay. Alright. I wanna make some more houses. We can afford one more, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna delete this one and build a new triple house. Congratulations, whoever lived there, you're now getting neighbors. Did I get a bed after? You should have a bed, because we don't have a thing of like people missing beds. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, there's a couple of free beds, it looks like. So I don't know why you decided to just fall asleep on the ground, but it is what it is. Okay. What can we cook? We do not have a lot of food. Oh my god, this is bad. Do you have any more? Okay, we should have more food now from the farms, hopefully. I think we're starting to get to a state that it's hard to keep up with the hunger demands. Okay, now we can make a few. We'll start cooking those up. Oh, but now it's night. Okay, actually, you know what we can do? Let's check out this new thing that we unlocked. Let's check out Purgatory. As soon as Nala comes in, because she's screaming at the door again. Yes. There you go. Just being a good boy and listening to orders and me. Exactly! Listen, you can say what you want about Plaus, but you cannot deny that he's a good boy and very good at listening. Okay? It reminds me of that one video of this father who told his son it was okay for him to fall asleep and the kid just slumped over immediately in the car seat. That's so cute. There are a few different explanations given what I've... Oh, wait. Heard a few different explanations given what I've asked about this, the most charitable of which was the idea that people who don't have the chance to be exposed like babies are automatically saved. Oh! Allah! For attention, I'm giving you the attention. Stop screaming. Here you go. Onto the lap. Such a loud baby. There you go. Alright, let's go into Purgatory and see what happens. Dungeon Gauntlet. What? Fight through all dungeons and bosses in a single crusade? Well, this sounds like fun. So time is frozen now, right? So we don't have to worry about... Do we get resources? Doesn't look like it. No, we're not getting like burns and stuff. Okay. Like it, team. Ow. Damn it. I have a cat on my lap. This is gonna be extreme. I'm playing on extra hard mode, okay? 50% chance to heal hard or 50% chance to gain spirit hard. Okay, so we don't need to destroy stuff while we're here. Oh, bye, kitty. Whew. Okay, so we are just getting god tier fragments from this? This is kind of just like a super roguelike. Overall weapon damage times 1.5. Yes. Let's buy an extra one. Let's see how far we can get. For everyone hit, 20% more damage during the day. Let's take that. Because I'm gonna try not to get hit, is the goal here. We're not supposed to. I definitely feel like this game suffers from trying to be two very different games, calling Village Management Sim and Dungeon Crawling Roguelike, so the late game probably gets overwhelming. No, actually, if anything, I don't think the game suffers from it. I actually think the game, like, that's what makes this game unique. And what makes me want to, like, keep coming back, is that I think it balances the two really nicely. But that being said, I also understand that that's an aesthetic that wouldn't be for everybody. There we go. Wait, something... Apologies was just relating to earlier message, ignoring my long one with it. No, you're all good. You guys are all good. You don't need to apologize for bearing into an in-depth discussion. In fact, you should do the opposite. We love discussions. It's in the channel. Like, as long as everyone's respecting each other's boundaries, we are all for discussion. Okay, so we just get god tier fragments from this. Understanding now. Oh, we only can use the dice once, I see. Yeah, okay, we don't get anything. Oh my god. That's a lot more tier fragment. Beat up the frogs, get more buffs. You have to talk. No. Like I said, feel free to have your discussion in the chat. It's all good. Just sometimes if I'm not, as long as once it's like clicked that this is a conversation that's happening between people, and that I'm not like, that it's not being spoken to me, then it's fine. I just need to like click that sometimes before I realize. Intact 10% chance of negating, 10% chance of crit. Give me the crit. We're all in for the damage here. Damn. Really, one god tier fragment from this entire room? That's cool. feel like when I play this, I would eventually always come back to Starving, Dying, Rebelling followers, but I'm also bad about splitting my attention. If time went slower in the dungeons, maybe I'd have a better time. That's fair. I feel like for me, like that's the kind of the interesting part of it, is trying to figure out how I can balance or like prep everything beforehand. Let's take the blender. Like, a big part of the fun for me is trying to figure out what I can do to prepare my cult before going out so that they aren't, you know, dying by the time I get there or get back. And it also gives some pressure in your run to try and get through the run fast enough. I don't know. I like the way that they did it. I think they've made like a good balance between the two. That being said, it's also not for everybody, right? Not every game has to be for every person, and I think that's something that we, especially these days, a lot of people tend to forget. Like everyone, especially like with the advent of so many games that are trying to be an everything game, right? I feel like we've forgotten that it's okay for a game to just have its specific like audience that it's going for. And just not be for everyone. Not every game has to be an everything game. Blessed Allah's tea. Rain down a storm of lightning and Johns to drop blue hearts. Thanks, Kamak. Yeah, we don't get anything. You can freeze the time while you're out in dungeons in the settings of the game if you're worried about your... Oh, really? Oh, shit. All games need time freezing, call it so mode. Oh, there you go. If you... Next time you can turn that setting on. The next time you play, so... You're gonna stop with the frickin' fire. Little trail of fire moving back and forth. Every game was made for me specifically, and if I don't like it, then it's terrible. Fair. Fair for fair. No, you make a valid point there, actually. Vampiric sword, merciless sword. Don't really care about either. Because you're a lower level, but you're higher damage. We'll keep the poison one for now. I went on a rant about games that tried to be theme parks for everyone in one of my first Bitcraft streams because I was trying to explain how you either love or hate Bitcraft. It has a very... Exactly! That's the thing, and I've seen that discussion happen a good few times around Bitcraft, where people talk about like aspects of the game that they do or don't like, and like whether or not it should be changed. And I do think it is important to have a healthy discussion about it. I think it is important to be able to talk about what you do and don't like about a game, because sometimes the game also still needs to figure out what it wants to do. But like sometimes there are like deliberate design decisions in a game that people will get upset with, not realizing that there are people that like that style of game. You're just not one of them, and that's okay. You're not better or worse for the fact that you don't like a certain style of game or that you do like a certain style. It's just taste. And we all have taste. Versatile sword. Looks like the Halo sword. It does! I was kind of tempted to take it there for a second for that reason and that reason alone. Hi, numbers. Welcome in, welcome in. Bitcraft's hitting that exact itch that RuneScape used to hit for me. Exactly! That is, like, that's the whole thing, is, like, Bitcraft, and I think that's, like, one of the things that I try to always, when I'm talking to, like, people that might be interested in playing it, like, one of the things that I always say is, like, if you hate RuneScape, you're probably not gonna like Bitcraft. Right? Like, if you hated that RuneScape style of kind of semi-like AFK gameplay, Bitcraft probably is not going to be your vibe, and that's fine. That being said, you don't necessarily have to be a RuneScape fan to like Bitcraft. You just need to not hate it. Because, like, I didn't play much RuneScape. I wasn't that into RuneScape. But I fucking love Bitcraft. Deal damage to all enemies based on the amount of tarot cards you have, chance to gain blue hearts. I think... What was the one we have currently? Was just a storm of lightning. We're getting more tarot cards as we go along. Let's take you. Actually, I should be using this. I keep forgetting to use the spell. Okay, we're gonna use the spell as soon as we get into the next one. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb has guns numbers. They're pretty fun. Yeah, we'll take it. I don't like hammers. Alright. Like, even the smithing sound effect sounds almost exactly like... I will say, I miss the old smithing sound effect in Bitcraft. It used to have a much heftier clunk to it, and now it sounds like you're hitting glass. Remember Bitcraft Dave came into general chat and was surveying people when of the players went on and on about how the game's unfair if you're not part of a settlement, and it started a whole argument about the game's design. Poor Dev. Well, like, yeah. There are people that do have a whole argument about it. It's something that they have talked about in the past, that, like, they want the game to be playable solo, but at the end of the day, there are also a lot of features in the game that are oriented around it being a multiplayer game. Gotcha. Easy. See that? Easy as pie, baby. Okay. Oh, do I have to return to the cult? Oh, I wanted to keep going. I wanted to see how... I thought it was like a sort of keep going as far as you can type of thing. Okay. Well. Oh, we got a second tier. And we made some progress towards another one. So now we can do a little more gamba. I recall Leshy. Prior to yourself, he was the last to bargain with me. Adept as he was, he rose quickly to the challenges of godhood, aided by his sibling. Many were drawn to his chaotic ways. Okay. Whatever you say. I'm here for the gamba. Like, you can give your exposition dumps, but I want to gamble, okay? Give me something good. Gotta go, it's gonna be 12 p.m. Okie dokie numbers, thank you for dropping by. Take care. Take care, take care. New form! Oh! Shit. Bunny. 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 Oh my god. I love bunny. Cool story. Anyway, Gamba. Exactly. Like, ooh. I've been wanting to know what this one is. Because it has the crown on it. A loyalty necklace. Follower will never dissent. Exactly. Nui. Bunny. Ooh. Alright, chat. Oh, we got another tier? So many. Okay, who is going to be eternally faithful? Who wants to be eternally loyal? Leveling up Leshy. Oh, I love that the shape changes as if it's his eye. Oh, that's so fun. Not me. No, it's okay, Coco. We gave you the sacrifice necklace. It doesn't tell us what it will do, but it said it has to do through sacrifice, so it's definitely the necklace for you. This is an awkward angle. That's the wrong button. There we go. Who needs a necklace for eternal loyalty? Exactly. I don't think anyone needs it to be eternally loyal. But you know, it could. It's not bad to have as an option. We'll give it to the next person that dissents. I think that's what we'll do. Right. Ritual time. First, we can get another doctrine. So Sin gave us kind of weird shit. Let's go with work and worship. Faithful trait. All cult members will gain the faithful trait and generate devotion 15% faster. Or intimidate. Intimidate a follower to slightly increase their loyalty as well as make them work plus 10% harder for 2 days. Replaces the bless action? No. No. We're making you faithful. I don't want to intimidate you. There's no need. Okay. Ritual. We can do another resurrection, chat. All right. Kitties, it is time to decide. Who must return to us from beyond the grave? You decide. You are so faithful. I believe all the sin ones are based on the 7 deadly sins. So we saw wrath and gluttony. Yeah, exactly. No, we have, so these are giving us the leftovers. The ones that we didn't pick last time. So like we should be seeing all the ones that we had before. Like we have the lust ritual, obviously. I mean. All right. I'll go through our stuff afterwards in a second, and I'll show you. I can show you the chain of what we did pick for all of our doctrines. But Ruby, in your pink mage dress, welcome back to the land of the living once again. Ruby's coming like, hey guys, did you know there's an afterlife? Like, yeah, we know. Right, our doctrines. So the doctrines that we initially chose were belief in sacrifice, ritual of resurrection, respect your elders, and grieve the fallen. And then after that, we got the belief in afterlife trait now as an additional one. Then our work and worships were industrious, inspire, ritual of enlightenment, and the holy day. So, Sundays. And then now we've gotten the faithful trait as an additional one. Then on possessions, we had bribery, belief in materialism, alms for the poor, and devotee. And then for law and order, we got ascending follower ritual, ritualistic fight pit, because chat really wanted the fight pit, belief in absolution, and loyalty enforcer. And then for sustenance, we had the feasting ritual, cannibal trait, ritual of the ocean's bounty, and belief in prohibition. And then lastly, for sin, we had chosen the rite of lust first, for our naughty naked dance. Then the sinner's pride, to have somebody take on the sin of others. The doctrinal extremist, which gave us to generate sin from the confession booth instead of loyalty. And blind allegiance, making so followers hatched in the cult will be born with high loyalty. And then now we've also gotten the right of wrath, but I don't imagine we're ever to wrath, not to be honest. Alright, let's do our sermon. It's a bit bright. Everyone was a little too happy. Clouds were fun though, like fluffy trampolines. Beautiful. What other ritual shall we perform today, chat? We can do some more. Are we? Oh, we're actually kind of low on bones again. Ugh. The never-ending struggle. Not enough bones. But yeah, if you look... Actually, I want to see where's that sit? Arnold's. Is it in the ability? Main menu, dark mode. Oh, there. Enable, hold, auto cook, auto craft, auto fish. Stop there. Stop time on crusades. Different movement style. Invert movement. Unlimited HP. Fervor. Forced weapons. Yeah, I like that they give you this many like accessibility options to customize your game as much as you can. It's really nice, honestly. I feel like there's never a downside to having accessibility options in a game, right? Because like for the people that want the game to be challenging, you can still just play the game without those accessibility options and play the game on hard mode or whatever, and you can have your super tough experience and whatnot. Just because the option's there doesn't mean you have to use it. Alright. Yeah, there is an ad break coming up. Oops. Get yourself prepared. Take this chance to take a break. Go stretch. Go get a walk. Go chill out for a bit. We're gonna go and try and get Leshy's eye. I think that's gonna be the goal today. Oh, actually, get more gold. Get more stone and wood. Coco, thank you for contributing to the totem. Let's make a few more meals if we... Well, sorry chat, we're making grass. Good luck. Forever so beautiful clothing. We'll do one more Gambo. Get another fragment. Ooh. I wonder what happens once you get all the fragments, right? Once you've unlocked all of the possible keys. This is gonna probably be our last run, so... Daggers, yeah. Happy. Happy cat is happy. Gotta make sure to double check for the secrets because we can find more lore. Those up. Wait. See the thingy there. There it is. Yes! Lore! Lore! I give my heart for lore. I give my heart for lore. Ancient tablet number 2. Great ones, I find fragments of your power across these vast lands. The blades once gripped by your mighty fists, the tears once fallen from your all-seeing eyes, the ichor that runs through the very veins of the earth. I seek your understanding. I prostrate myself before you. I vow that those who will not serve in their life will serve with their death instead. Ooh. Oh no, Graha has gotten ill! Oh, everyone's getting upset from the grass meals. We need a rush. Enemies have a chance to drop fish? Yes, give me that. I need more food. Ruby, thank you for contributing to the totem. It's up this way. Coco is now old. Okay. You know what, Coco? Since you've become old. Divine Curse. Curses cost half as much favor? Ooh. Okay, what do we need? Oh, there's a quest here. Okay. What is this? Oh, this is the Eye of Leshy! Orbiting eyes that damage enemies on contact. Fragile. Oh, it's a new relic? Gotcha. Oh! Oh, so that's what this does, is it just heals you? All this time I thought there was like this cool shit that could happen in here, but it's literally just you get a heal. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, let's go. Fast, fast, fast. Everyone's sick and dying. Allah's tea. No. I want to try Leshy's eyes. Wait, what happens if I just use it? Oh, they just stay there. Hop back real quick, we can pick up that other relic. Oh, we didn't. Okay, that's the portal to fight the ghost. We don't need to fight their previous self. Bones collected. Relic over here. High chance of a relic spawning. Harvest bonus resource. Give me more bones. We got a wheelbarrow flower. Thank you. Here. The boss fight, so let's quickly run up here, see what we can get. Cannon, blade, I don't care about either. Turn it into an extra coin and go. Break it. Bones. More bones. Need more bones. Always gonna need more bones. Witness cigars too. So much happening. What big eyes? I like my eyes. We're back. Damn it. Must have it. Stop running away. Okay. Yeah, get fucked, Agaris. Ooh. Cotton seeds, berries. I need berries, I need food. We need so much food. Another Eye of the Witness. Braha is no longer ill. Oh shit, nice. We need to return to the cult. Much as I want to keep running with this, we had a nice run on our hands there. We gotta keep going. Popping back in, hopefully till the end. Welcome back, Gabe. Coco just sitting on the sacrificial altar waiting impatiently. Coco is not waiting patiently. Coco is very much waiting impatiently. Stop. Rocket, why were you fighting? Who's really sick? King is dissenting. Oh. The prison with you, King. I guess King's going to need the loyalty necklace to understand why he shouldn't be dissenting. You made me stop fighting. I know. Because I said you need to stop fighting. No fighting in this place. This is not a place for fighting. This is a place for love and cuddles. This up here. Sprawled on a kick in my feet waiting for the abyss. Yep. Coco yearns for the tentacles of the abyss. Mia. Hi, Arun. Welcome back. You miss much cult stuff? The usual. Indoctrinations have happened. We've recruited new followers. Leshy gave us his eyes. What do we get from the... Ooh, awesome. I mean, you know what? Food? Still gonna say yes to that. Thank you. Lord knows we probably need it.
You have it, I feel the presence of a relic of my flesh. Be its caretaker for now. Something may yet be done.
Okay. Alright, let's get... a bunch of like high quality food. King can now be released. shall now receive a loyalty necklace so that he may never descend again. Oh boy. Now let's get everybody in for a happy little... We've got matched people with inspires now. Okay. The meals are still being cooked, but that's fine because let's get started then with our first ritual of the day, which will be a sacrifice. So, Coco, your time is finally coming. But it's gonna be dependent entirely on chat. So, Coco, will chat vote for you to be sacrificed? Or will they choose for somebody else to go into the abyss? Will you grant Coco's wish? Or will you deny Coco their desires? Chat, please, I promise it's worth it. Well, chat, we have 5 votes. I'll give it another 30 seconds and then we're gonna close it. But now's your chance to choose. I'm unable to vote because there's some weird bug. Oh no! End the Coco. It's gonna be so cool if we pick Coco, I promise. Well, in 20 seconds, we'll see. I can't vote properly? Oh, what's the problem, Ruby? Does it keep, like... Because you said before that it hit the wrong one as well. I will donate my kidneys! Oh, goodness. Alright. In 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh no, it's bugged out. Dang it. Okay. No. No! Come on. The vote disappeared. The suspense. Yeah, I'm stuck. It's the drum roll. The game doesn't want Coco to die, apparently. It also doesn't want me to back out of this. Oh, come on. Do I have to? Okay. Don't say that. Well, I mean, Klaus might be right. Yeah, I'm trying to back out, but it's not letting me back out. I'm pressing B to back out. Nothing's happening. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to kill the game real quick. It should have saved when I got back, so we should be okay. If it didn't, I'm going to be very, very sad. That's background. Thank you. A little cat cafe. Okay. Let's hope that it didn't absolutely obliterate it. I wish it weren't so. Yeah, the game... Oh! Okay, I just want to say... I love that for the dark mode version of the like main screen, they just inverted all the colors. That's actually really... I love that. That's a fun little detail. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. It's just the start of the day.
I feel the pain. Yeah, you do. Congratulations, Lassie. Proud of you.
Okay. So we'll put all the meals in again. Oh wait, no. I know why we can't make as many foods as we did last time. I haven't grabbed the stuff from the farm yet. That's why. There you go. Okay, let me get all this done again. Let's get these made, those made, a couple of those made. Let's get everybody in the dance. The game was so hyped for the sacrifice that we had to restart the day, or it was so against it. King, we educate. You don't want it to happen again. Alright, chat. You're gonna be able to decide again in just a second. So I hope you're ready. Your votes are gonna matter. Now even more than before. Coco's giving a final loyalty reward, potentially. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do actually before, I'm gonna save. Just in case. Just in case, you know? You never know what'll happen. Alright. Sacrifice of the flesh. Cosmic Force refuses to allow Coco to sacrifice. When asked for comment, the unknowable entity said they just seem really into it, and I don't know how I feel about that! Alright, chat. Once again, you get to decide whether or not Coco is sacrificed, or somebody else instead. Put in your votes now, and let it be chosen. I'm not gonna leave it open for as long, just in case that was why it broke. So, the vote's gonna close in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! And it's Coco! Nope, gonna have to look into it. Officially, I'd vote for Coco for the record. Well, you did it. You did it, Europe. You did it, kiddies. Coco, it is your time. Look how happy old Coco is. What? 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 Huh? Coco's been replaced? I have won at last. Coco has won. Back! Stay back! I will slice your belly open. I will cut that crown from your head. What foul place is this? Moments ago I was... Huh? Huh? Wait. Does that mean, like, is Coco, like, forever gone? Oh no, I can't even look because I don't have enough bones. I cannot be resurrected now? What? Coco is forever in the land of the dead? Damn. Damn. I guess because Coco was sacrificed to free AIM? What is AIM? Wait, was that one of the two? Was that one of the two helpers? The two companions of the one who waits? Is that who we just got? Thank you, chat, for allowing me to rest in peace forever. We'll find a way to get you back. We'll find a way to get you back. That's crazy. Wait. Okay, first of all, Zozo wanted to hand something back, so hi Zozo. Thank you, Zozo. Okay, wait, where is... There he is. Oh, wait. AIM. Zealous. Ignores dissenters. Generates devotion 15% faster. Excited by mission. 20% more likely to be successful in the mating tent. Oh my. Huh. Just recruit Coco too, exactly. Aren't those the same follower traits Coco had? I don't think so. I don't think Coco had excited by mission as one of her traits. But I could be wrong. Receive 10% damage increase for the next crusade. Devotion has been filled thanks to Twitch chat. Thanks, chat. What? I am... Oh. Okay. So, we're now Coco-less. Yeah, it was the necklace. We got a necklace from... The one who waits. Eight's an exquisite name. We got a necklace from the gacha thing. And then it said that it would be tied to sacrifice. Like, it didn't say what it would do. It just said, like, you could figure it out. Some things need to be figured out through sacrifice, so it was pretty obvious you had to sacrifice a person wearing the necklace. And so we gave it to Coco, because, you know, Coco wants so desperately to be sacrificed. And I guess it means that Coco has now been replaced by AIM. Potentially permanently? So, damn. Okay, let's edit our building. I want to start replacing all of these with the trio houses. No, actually, I know that Coco didn't, because one of Coco's traits, I'm pretty sure, was Snorer. So AIM has different traits. Because he didn't have Snorer. You gained both of the cat bodyguard boys from their respective necklaces. Okay, so it was one of the bodyguards. I like the little cloak that he has. He's too happy about this, lol. So if we sacrifice them, we might get Coco back. don't think so. I don't think there's any way to get. When picking people to sacrifice, Coco had 3 green traits. Oh, maybe. But I'm pretty sure Coco also had Snore, because that was why I gave Coco the Never Sleep necklace. Because I gave that to our snorers. Unless at some point chat swapped out. Because I know like one of the things that you can do is like give them a new trait. Love Leshy's weird little noises. Let's get Dangeril leveled up. They are the same traits? Oh, they are? Okay. Interesting. Rocket, thank you for contributing to the totem. Let's see what we get. New Twitch reward. We got a purple flag. Yes. Yes. Purple flag. Alright. We have to put that down immediately. There's I'm sorry, there's no other option. Also, look at all these decorations we unlocked. But I don't care because we got purple flag. Purple flag. There we go. Hi, Cookie. Hello, kitty Cookie. Purple. Happy. I am happiness because flag purple. Flag purple make me happy. Is there anything else that we haven't? We've built everything else, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Purple.
Purple. Exactly. Purple is perfection. Purple is best color. Wait. Linda died of old age. No. And Sokar is terrified of death. Now he's really sad because Linda died. I'm trying to. Hello, guys. I want to pick up Linda's dead body, please. Thank you. I want to bury poor Linda. Yeah, Derek, I see you. I'm coming. What do you want? What's up? Excuse me, leader. Some creatures are here seeking shelter with our cult, but they are sick. Should we let them join? But of course. We can get 2 new sick followers. Alright, chat. We can have 2 more beans follow us. We have 2 more followers to raffle away. So, number 1. Here's your chance to join. We're gonna give these 2 away. We're gonna finish clearing everything else out. And then, I think that's where we're gonna stop for today. A widow fox! Exactly. Although, will they be a fox once the raffle ends? That we shall see in a few seconds' time. So wait, Coco, if you're now, like, permanently gone, does that mean you're able to make a new character again? Or is it just done and dusted? No? Okay, fair. Yeah, because it did give Plaus the, like, make a character thing again when he disappeared because of the... Thank you for this 5-stream streak, Koki. Alright, our first joiner is... Trix! Oh, and they're also a purple fox. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so cute. Look at the fluffy ears. Trix, welcome to the cult. You are a coprophiliac. Gain +10 faith when falling ill. Well, that's great because you are joining us as a sick person. Unrepentant. You produce sin 15% faster. And you are also a coward. You might run away if frightened. Welcome to the cult, Trix. Hi. Okay, let's immediately go get some bed rest. Okay, and then the second joinee, who was Trix traveling with? Who was sick alongside them? Who was your sick traveling companion? Let's find out. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. It's been a really good day. It's been good vibes. Been cozy. Chat's been really lovely. The vibes have been immaculate. The game has been fun. It's been a one that I've been feeling on top of the world. It's good. We got good vibes going. Alright. Trix's traveling companion. What? Gabe! Oh, you're a fish! Blub blub. Blub blub. Welcome to the cult, Gabe. You are virtuous. Produce sin 20% slower. Zealous. Ignore dissenters when they preach. And ascetic. You decrease sin generation by 10% but increase your productivity by 15%. So you are very much not a sinner. You are very much not a sinner. Is a widow short? You're right, it is a short. Alright, Gabe. Welcome to the cult. Thank you for traveling here together with Trix. Now, please, go get some bed rest. There we go. Truly, you are without flaw. I am grateful. Of course, as you should be there. Checks out, checks out. I hope you're taking care of yourself, Trix. I hope you're having a good day, love you. Alright. That is most of what we needed to get done, I think. Are all of our sick people taking bed rest? They are. You got Chimkin resting over there. I didn't know Chimkin got sick, but apparently they are sick, so that's fine. Everyone else seems to be doing okay. Let's gather our points from here. I think we can do one Gamba, and then we can close off. Oh, we can do 2 Gambas. Okay, 2 Gambas. And then it's and then we're gonna be ending the stream. Number 1. Necklace? What's in the box? Demonic necklace. Follower has increased demon level. What? Oh, I haven't done the whole demon thing. Okay, let's do the other one as well. Just vibing at work and all. I hope work's not being too rough on you, lovely. And another forgotten doctrine. Right, we never built the demonic summoning circle. I should probably do that, right? Possess a follower with the spirit of a demon so that they can join you on the next crusade. Let's get that. And let's put... Where does our demon circle go? Next to the baby? next to the place where we put the babies? Or do we put it back here by the dead bodies? I feel like it could be fun. I kind of like the idea of just next to the baby. Next to the babies? Yeah. Alright. There we go. We put it next to the babies. So how does the demon thing work? Because I think I've completely misunderstood what the system is. Like are the followers at risk when you have them as a demon? Because I'm assuming now, I assumed at first that that was the case, but now I think I was wrong and that they're not actually at risk. I'm gonna remove you and then build new triple shooter there as well. Let's help Derek build this quick. Next to the babies. Good influence is essential. Exactly. Speaking of, have there been more babies? We actually haven't had any new babies. I've been slacking on the sin department. Oh, okay. Oh, so each of you turns into a different demon. Shoots a projectile every few seconds. Start your next crusade with half a spirit heart. Aw, Tally's is so cute. Okay, so Or explosion damage. Targets a random enemy and explodes near them. Melee attacks closest enemy. Oh. Interesting. This seems very useful. But, okay, does this sacrifice them? Or does this just... Does this just, like... They just help on the next one. They're not actually sacrificed. Not only temporary from the dungeon? Okay. The followers aren't at risk for doing it. Graha. Graha gives extra hearts. Of course. And Mouse shoots projectiles. Makes sense. Interesting. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god, Leshy's one. It is still one of the normal spirits, but instead of the normal spirit, it's Leshy's head. That's amazing. Wait, is the same? Oh, yes. Wait, does, that's amazing. Pain also has, so is it for all the custom ones? Wait, where's the one who wears? Where was the one who waits? Weber doesn't have any. Oh, the one who waits is not available here. Oh, interesting. Because he is the demon, I guess. Oh, that's so cool. That's so fun. Leshy does look a little bit like a meatball. I love this though. That's so fun. Back, was there a wild tricks here earlier? There was a sneaky little tricks. A sneaky little siren. I want to clear out the last of our little activities here, and then we're gonna go. Okay. Cannot upgrade you yet. We need a lot more stone. So we could actually... I feel like it makes sense to give them the demon necklace then. Right? So let's do that. Okay. Get everybody dancing. Dancing. Because he waits. That's true. He does just wait. I think they get exhausted from it though, but they won't be sacrificed to someone. Yeah, that's good. That's good. See, I thought like when we first unlocked it, I didn't like use it or build it because I thought that we were taking them with us and that they would be like at risk of like dying or something. But now that I see that that's not the case, that changes things. Okay, let's get our indoctrination, our new doctrine down, our sermon done, and then we're gonna be stopping. I'm a chronic lurker, and we love you for that. We appreciate you. Thank you, Bean. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch, after all. So we do another work and worship. Intimidate, the glory of construction. Perform a ritual at your temple that will immediately build all structures currently under construction. Intimidate a follower to slightly increase their loyalty as well as make them work 10% harder for 2 places the bless action. We don't have bless though. So I'm curious, can I now you know what? The nice one? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm worried that by unlocking Intimidate, we're gonna lose our Inspire. Because Inspire replaced Bless. So I'm worried if we pick Intimidate now, that we lose Inspire and it becomes Intimidate, unless it gives you now the option for both Inspire or Intimidate. That would be fine, but I'm kind of scared. I assume that's what they do, but... The glory of construction. There we go. Right. Another task has been completed. Another ritual unlocked. A bunch of levels have been achieved. Yeah, we got the new ritual. Let us do a sermon, and then we shall save and leave. We will industrialize this land. Exactly. We shall unlock automation yet. There we go. Okay. And with that, chat, this is where we are going to close off for today. My sweet, lovely beans. My sweetest and loveliest of beans. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm gonna swap us over to the yapping screen and get a little song going. Okay. Sweeties, sweet beans. You get both if you choose intimidation, by the way. We're in okay, that's good. That's good. Always lurking beneath the waves. That would have been a fantastic lurking emote for you. Oh, that's so true. You could have like the little lurk emote and it's just like some water and then like your head bops out and then like goes back under the water. That would be beautiful. Okay. So, sweet beans. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It's been another nice 4 hours. We've had all the lovely beans popping in, saying hi, hanging out. It means a lot to me. Thank you for that. Oh, Koki, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Alright, chat. Right before we end. You better drink some water right now, okay? I want you to drink that water and stretch your muscles, or I'm gonna be very upset with you, okay? Yeah? Better listen. You better be good and listen. Big stretch. There we go. Okay. Thank you for the stretches. Thank you for the hydrates. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the love, all the yappage, all the good cozy vibes. You're all magnificent and amazing, and I appreciate you. I am going to look for somebody for us to go raid. And while I start finding a potential raid target, I want to make sure that all of you know that whether you're here for a minute, whether you're here for the whole stream, whether you're lurking, chatting, or anything in between, you are appreciated. And you are loved. And that's a fact, so don't you dare go trying to deny it. Who is live? Who is live that we can say hi to? This is tough. This is tough. There's too many options. There is actually way too many options at the moment. And I'm not sure where to go. This is tough, actually. There's a lot of options here. I'm not sure where to go. There's something so funny about a tiny kitten boy speaking so authoritatively and then just new stretch noises. Hey, listen, okay? Just because I squeak doesn't mean I can't be threatening. Shut up. I don't know who to... Oh, wait. Huh? Do I see... Okay. I know who we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Punch Muffin, because Punch Muffin is currently playing Phasmophobia with Tally, apparently. So that's exciting. They're doing the Alan Wake event. So let's go bring some light, alright? Wait, shit. Yeah, okay. They're doing the Phasmophobia Alan Wake event. So let's go give them a raid. Let's go say hi. Kins lurking in the dark paths. That's a good one. I was thinking of going with something for the clicker, right? Because one of the like big things in Alan Wake 2 is the clicker. It's his like object of power. But I do like there's a clicker. Alan Wake 2 has the clicker. So I was thinking something like the kiddies are here for the clicker. Alan Wake is clicker trained? Yes. Can you come up with something clicker related, Koki, for our raid message? As our resident raid message chef. Just out of curiosity. If not, it's fine. Then we can just go with the one that you already came up with. But Hi Nala. Kitty's being cute. Papa. Kitty's ever run to the sound of a click? Alright. Sounds good to me. Alright. Chat, there is your raid message right there. Please join me in giving some love to Punch Muffin. They're a wonderful streamer. Absolutely good vibes. Super cozy. I love lurking in their streams a lot. So come give them some love. They're wonderful. And I mean, they're streaming together with Tally as well. So, and we love the beaver in this house. Okay, if you do not have access to my emotes, then you see there option 2 from Koki for the Cool Cat, Twitch Cool Cat emote. Otherwise, if you want to, you can also unlock a static emote of your choosing for AT Meowny in the channel point section right underneath the chat, and you can unlock the cool emote to join us in the raid. But otherwise, if you don't want to do that or cannot do that, you can use the very own Cool Cat emote of Twitch that all of you should have access to, as it's a global emote. Yo, thank you Bean so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. You're all wonderful. You're magnificent. You're amazing. I love you. I'll see you again tomorrow for some more culty shenanigans. Take good care of yourselves. And bye-bye.